Hey everybody, this is B from Palms R Us, and today we're going to be trying something different. I am on location at Hermosa Brewing Company in Torrance. I have a lot of players behind me. We got 19 players that are here playing. Indisc was last weekend. It's one of the majors in pinball, and we have a lot of guests from out of town. In fact, we have somebody who's ranked in the top 200 in the world, I just found out. So these are the players that are going to be playing with us tonight. So we got a lot of cool folks. We got myself, we got Brent, you got Chelsea, we got Dan, Dylan. I'm just doxing everybody that's here, but here's a list of players tonight. So again, we're at Hermosa Brewing Company in Torrance. Super fun. This is probably my maybe fifth or sixth time hosting a tournament, and so this is the first time we're streaming this live. What we're going to try to do is show you how to host a tournament through this on the back end. Maybe have a virtual guest. I think Justin's going to be joining us. Maybe we'll have some guest people come in and talk about their experience, but we're going to try to make this as entertaining as possible as much as we can. So thank you guys for joining. And if you're watching this later on the replay, you guys can tell me what to do better because this is the first time we're doing this. So thank you to a couple of folks. Scott is the operator here at South Bay Pinball that owns all the machines. He brought some amazing equipment here today to help me kind of get this set up. And we're going to make this fun. We're going to see how it goes. So we've got a couple of different pinball layouts that we're going to try out today. So this is the main pinball layout that we're going to try out for today. If you guys like it, the main game we're going to stream is John Wick. Is just the closest one to us for today. This is an LE. This is one of the few places in Los Angeles that has a ton of LEs for public play, right? A lot of times you don't see LEs out there. The Revenge of is a good place that also has some LEs, as well as Ace Rogie. So those are some of the places where you can play LEs, limited editions. So tonight we're going to get started. I'm going to start making some announcements to the group here. And so everybody's been watching. We got a new player. Are you joining us? All right. So come on in over here. Okay. So here's how to run the tournament. So this is Mitch. Hi, Mitch.
Hi.
Good to see you. All right. So we're going to be entering Mitch into the tournament. So the way that we do that is if you're running match play, we're going to head over here and add your name in. So Mitch, what do the blue check marks mean? You've done a lot of tournaments, right? For folks?
I think they have a IFPA number.
Yeah.
I guess.
If you're officially an IFPA number, I don't know, but you have a number, but you don't have a blue check mark, right? Does anybody know what the blue check mark means? No? Maybe it's maybe you're a paying member or something. Or maybe you pay Twitter $10 or something so that you can be verified. All right, so Mitch is in. It's a $10 buy-in, and then we'll get you into the tournament. All right, so the way the tournament goes is, again, we get $10 to buy into the tournament. Top 3 players are going to get a payout. 100% of the proceeds are going directly back to the folks. Thank you so much. And I'm holding on to the monies. It's kind of like a poker game. There's a little bit of a buy-in, and then afterwards we go to the top 3 places. So that's how we add a player. So tonight we have 20 players. We are doing something called group match play. This is where we're at. The seating is going to be random. We're going to try to do 5 rounds of gameplay, balance pairing, and then IFPA scoring where we put groups of 4. First place will get 7 points, 5 points, 3 points, and 1. I should probably explain this to everybody live. So I'm going to do this actually live right now to the group here. I'm going to make announcements on this big mic. All right. All right, everybody. So we're about to get started. I'm going to officially go over the rule set with everybody. We are actually live on the tube right now, too. So just so that you know, trying to explain how the tournaments run. So 5 rounds of group match play. You guys will be in groups of 4 or 3. We're going to do random balance pairing. And then from there, the arena assignments will be also balanced and assigned. We do have John Wick as the preferred table, so that every round, there will be a John Wick game, so that way you'll be streamed. So if you play on John Wick, just know there will be a camera, and you'll be on the tube, and you'll be able to see your gameplay. Scoring is typical IFP scoring, 7, 5, 3, 1. And after 5 rounds, we will see who has the most points. And I think it's going to be this guy over here. Scott, do you want to come over here and say hello? All right. So Scott is the man who owns these pinball machines. And would you like to welcome our group here?
Welcome, everybody, to the best tournament this night tonight. Here, place?
Yes.
I think I'll try another beer.
It's Scott brought the good equipment here, so thanks for helping set this up. So we're going to get started in just a minute. I'm going to hit the last call. Anybody not signed up yet? Everybody's formally in? Last call. Okay, so our tournament's here, just to kind of roll it over, double check. We have 20 total players. We have 12 arenas, so we do have a couple of games in the back room that will be played. So make sure you head on back. We have Mario Brothers and Metallica is going to be in the system as well. Everything else is here. I took out Godzilla because it takes forever to play Godzilla because we have some great players. So no Godzilla tonight. Just saying. But if so, I'm going to hit that start button. We're going to hit over here, hit start tournaments. Remove these deactivated players, and we're going to start the next round. So first round is about to be up. Let's hit the button. Any category. Boom, round 1 is up. So we got Pulp Fiction with Scott, B, Luke, and Aaron. James Bond with Mason, Brent, Jose, and Mitch. We got Rush with Seaton, Dan, Sam, and Ruben. Star Wars Pro with Quasar, Dylan, Robin, and Chelsea, and John Wick with Lucas, Ryan, Zyron, and Jason. Good luck, everybody. Everybody will jump in, point drop your own. Go in the order that you see your name listed. Please don't go out of order. Other house rules, no extra balls. Okay, if you have an extra ball, you're gonna plunge that extra ball. So no extra balls for the night. If you get an extra ball in the game, please plunge it. Again, if you go out of order, you may be disqualified for your round. So make sure you watch the order that you go in. And overall, we're super casual. Thank you guys for showing up. Top 3 rounds, we'll get into the money. So we'll get going in just a little bit. All right, that's it. We've been hosting a tournament. Hope that was fun. We went over the rule sets, and we're gonna have John Wick as our first table. So let's get back into our pinball stream and go from there. All right, that was me making an announcement. Hopefully you guys could have heard that. I have no idea if that sounded okay, but again, we're hosting, we're going live at the same time, and hopefully this is gonna work out. So looks like we got a couple people on Wick right now. So Lucas is up first, he's gonna point in, and when I'm not playing a game, I'm gonna head over there and play my own game on John Wick, or sorry, on Pulp. So we'll go from there. All right, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. I want to make sure everybody is good, and I'll come back to this. All right, and Jason, hopefully, Jason's like, oh my God, I think you'd be telling a story. No, I'm running a tournament. This is live right now. Justin should be here any moment to help run the back end, but we'll be right back. All right.
Full ball, right?
Yes. Yeah. All right. There's still one more person waiting for John Wick over here. All right. So Jason, Ryan, Lucas, and Zyron, make sure you coin in. All right. So this is fun. So while I'm here waiting, I'm going to try to call some matches and see what's going on. Oh my goodness. My co-host is finally here. I don't know which layout's going to work with having you on. Are you on, Justin?
I'm here.
You're here, but I don't have a camera layout for
That's
you.
okay.
Let me update my camera layout so I can get you on here. So, oh my goodness. What do you think of the layout so far? How's it looking?
I can see John Wick.
You can see Wick. I know. I have some crazy things going on.
Wait. Is that an LE they got, or is that a?
They have an LE going on right now. So
oh my gosh.
Yeah. So this place has a couple of LEs, which is pretty fun. So yeah, I'm gonna get us off to the side just a little bit and seeing how this works out. It's not gonna be pretty, but we're gonna make it happen. Ready to be on screen?
Yeah, let's do it.
1, 2, 3, boom. All right,
oh, hey.
We're gonna make it happen just a little bit. I couldn't. So StreamYard has some limited capabilities, and so, but we're doing it. I have 2 computers on right now. I have a couple of boom mics. I'm gonna turn my camera so you can see what's happening over here.
Yeah,
so
let's see.
Wick has some boom mics that are kind of coming down.
Yeah.
So I have just a camera pointed down, but it's so high up. I just have it pushed off to the side, so it looks horizontal on the screen or vertical on the screen. And then I have another boom mic pointing towards the DMB. So that's why you see, my foot over here next to the screen. So
yeah,
we made it
it's
work.
pretty good for like a little quick mobile setup, you know.
Little mobile rig right now. So I'm playing next right now, so I'm about to jump into my game. But yeah, I'm on Pulp Fiction. Have you played Pulp at all?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not in tournament though.
Yeah, so tournament is pretty fun. But what do you think of, while you're here, again, John Wick is going to be on the whole night. So I set it up. There is a way I learned, thank you, Jonathan Soon, who runs a lot of tournaments, that when you have arenas and match play, you can select that arena as a preferred arena. So every round, John Wick will be on featured, because if it's streaming there, you always want that to be on camera, right?
That's
so
cool,
that's the way to set it up. So yeah, I'm learning as we go. We got 20 players tonight, which is probably the largest we've ever had. And so yeah, we're rocking 5 rounds, 5 machines, 4 players each. We just started. Hopefully, it'll go for about 2 hours. So
Oh, 2 hours, you thinking?
I think so. We try to go to about 9 o'clock
Yeah.
Pacific, and we just started a little bit earlier. So, but Index was last week, and we have some like pretty high level players. We have some people that I believe one person is ranked top 200 in the world.
Oh,
He's
wow.
like the state champion of, I think, Idaho or something. So
Wow.
yeah, it's gonna be fun. But all right, what do you got? What have you been up to, man?
Not much. Just got back from taking my daughter to dance and all that stuff, and I said I was going to be a few minutes late. We normally do a show.
All
Are
right,
you up?
I'm in. I'm up. I'm on Pulp Fiction. So you're running the show for now.
I'm
You
running the
got it.
show.
All right.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out in the chat. If you want to ask questions or talk about pinball while B is actually up, so it looks like we got this. The guy with the Sunsmith hat is currently playing John Wick. He's got into the multi-ball, and this is a mobile setup that B put together. So the lighting on the game is not perfect, but you can kind of make out the game. I think it. Here's the thing. John Wick, this is a John Wick LE limited edition, which has all of the extra lighting on the side. It's probably just like going. I wonder what he's using for the camera. Anyway, so the guy is still in 4-ball multi-ball. It's pretty good here. He just drained a couple balls there, but it looks like he's still got that ball save active, so those balls keep on going. Let's see if we can try to figure out what he's trying to accomplish here. He's trying to... I can't see what's blinking to see what's going on. Let's see. Jason says, I think my high score on John Wick is a negative number. That's an interesting thing. Let's take a look at this. I just started looking at the board here. It looks like he's spelling Winston and lock is lit. He's out of that multi-ball now. And he's probably trying to get into a secondary multi-ball. This game is pretty hard. And let's see what his strategy is. There we go, B. What's up, man?
All right, we have our first tournament malfunction. We have a major malfunction on Pulp Fiction right now. Unfortunately, the ball got stuck in the trough. The operator's over there looking at it, but it's not doing ball search to get it out. So as a tournament director, I had to make a decision. So what we're going to do is move everybody to a different table. We just started, and then he was player one already, so we're going to take him off and do that. So what we're going to do, again, this is behind the scenes. We are here on Pulp Fiction, but I can go here is actually change the arena.
Yeah.
And we're just going to change it to another machine.
Yep.
So that way they can jump onto something else. So we're just going to have them move over to Iron Maiden because it's right next door.
There you go.
And we're going to go there and get it going. So I'm going to make that announcement. All right, so for those that were on Pope, we're going to move over to Iron Maiden. We did have a malfunction on the game. So Pope is going to be out for the night. So if Scott, B, Luke, and Aaron jump back over in the Maiden, if you guys can get started over there, would be great. All right, so that was it. All right, hold on. I'm going to set that up.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can. Let's see if I can. Remove? No. We got to get to that other layout. Let's see. Where was he at? There we go. This is the layout here. So the same. Is it the same ball? The same ball on John Wick? What I couldn't see is this is the thing with John Wick. He was playing that ball for forever, and he has like 61 million. That's it. 61 million. Is that what he just ended at? We got some bonus there. Let's see. Total bonus.
One?
Was that player one? Or did they switch? Oh,
yeah,
he's got a.
Oh, so he got an extra ball, so he's just doing a single plunge, and he's out. So he got 70 million for.
There you go,
ball
70 million.
Yeah, so just let it finish first, and then once it like drains out, then you can start your ball. Yeah. So yeah, you get an extra ball. So we didn't set everything up to tournament mode. We're just plunging extra balls. Everybody just gets one final shot.
That's
All right,
so,
Brian, you're up.
There we go. Yeah, so those watching, if you haven't played in a tournament, so this is pretty common. So where you can't play your extra balls, that would give an unfair advantage. People can seek out. I think that's why, right? People can seek out.
It extends the round. In official tournaments, they actually disable the function and it gives you points instead. So if you go into tournament mode in the game, it'll give you 10 million points as a credit. Instead of getting those are all.
So he's doing a pretty good strategy here. So this is what we got. This player two, he's going for Winston. is spelling that out. He's kind of going for that captive ball. That's my strategy: is go right for the car. There's 3 shots right next to each other. All of them are good. You got the car, you got the captive ball, or you got the little right orbit. All of those are gravy if you get any of them. And the Winston is going to help you start up that the multi-ball, right? You want to spell Winston and go
Yeah,
to
and
the
this is
left
the
orbit?
difference in the newer code for Winston. You actually have to hit that Winston target 5 times, and then it keeps your lock open for all 3 balls. Before you had to hit it 2 times, then lock it, and then hit it again 2 times. So that's the biggest change. So you got to hit
Okay.
the Winston tower 2-3 times. And you know, in the LE version, the premium, you see the car swinging out all the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you had any issues with that in any of the machines that you've played?
We just have the Pro, and you
Okay.
know, it just doesn't come out as far. So
Mhm.
no issues. I don't think John Wick's ever been down at our arcade.
Yeah.
We'll get ball stuck every now and then.
Mhm.
Up in the back.
That area. I've seen some cars have some issues on the couple of pros and things. Or premiums, that's like the one that I think if there was a mech that would fail on this, it probably would be that. And surprisingly, the other like featured mech, which is the medallion on the left, I always forget about hitting that target to like
Right.
do the save. It's like it's a tricky shot to hit that medallion target.
Yep.
So,
Now, I can't remember. Is it you hit the? There's 2 multi balls, right? There's the one that's you have to hit the left orbit to start, and the other one you ball lock 3.
correct. That's the helipad for the car when you go through the left orbit, and then Winston is going up the middle and locking it 3 times. And there's
Okay,
that
Winston is the
deconsecration,
got
yeah,
it.
deconsecration multi-ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then starting modes on the right-hand side. Like, do you have a feeling
Mhm.
for Wick now that it's been out? Like, do you liking it more now with the code versus before?
Yeah, you know, the last couple tournaments I did pretty good on John Wick. I you know, kind of instead of just, you know, trying to go for the lights that are blinking, I decided to go for the multi-ball. Try to have like a little more of a strategy. Start a mode, you know, get one of the multi-balls prepared. And one thing I've been doing is doing the I don't know how to achieve it, but I do the nights out. I think
Yeah,
that
so
you can get
yeah,
some.
you hit the button to do the lights
Yeah, I
out.
just don't know what qualifies it.
Yeah, I don't either. I just know when you press the button, everything goes
Yeah.
dark, and then you're supposed to hit stuff. And it's like-
So I got a good
Get the little-
100 million at the last tournament doing that. It was cool. I was the last player.
Yeah.
So I beat everyone at like 80 million or something like that.
Yeah.
And there was still more rounds, so I was like, I'm just gonna go for it. And I think I got like 120 million before I
All
ended.
right, so he has the left helipad already locked and ready to go. So this is Luke Wilberding. If I am mistaken, like I think this is the guy. Let's see. So we're gonna look in here. We're gonna go to players. We're gonna go, oh, he's new. Okay. He's a new player. Okay, no. There's another guy. I think it's
This is on
Zyron.
Iron Maiden?
Zyron here. This is the guy. Player profile. Look at this. He's a master class. Zyron is 174th in the entire world
Wow.
playing here. Isn't that pretty cool? I know. we got
He's
a lot
on
of
Iron
people.
Maiden right now.
Yeah, he is on something else. Right now. I'm gonna find out.
Okay.
Let me check out. Yeah, so we'll be on this a little bit later on. We'll double check and see what the profiles are. But yeah, he's playing over on. Oh, he's gonna be on Wick. Oh yeah, he's on Wick right now. Yeah, that's him. I was looking at.
Oh, let's
Iron
take a
Maiden.
look at him.
So this is him. This is Zyron that's playing right now on Wick.
All right, take it off. Let's take a look.
Yeah. All right,
And
let's see how
so he's in a
playing.
multi-ball and he's doing the classic cradle the ball. Did he lose the multi-ball? He lost. But oh, look at his saves, man.
All right, I'm up.
Oh,
Scott,
did you
you wanna
see that
talk?
pass? That was good.
Justin, talk to us. Scott, this is the operator.
All right. What's
There
up,
we go.
Scott?
Hey, who's this?
My name is Justin. I'm a good friend of B's. So you got to tell me, how long you been an operator there?
Oh, not very long at all. Only about a year and a half.
Okay, cool.
But I
So-
bought my first machine in the late 1970s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've been a hobbyist forever, and then through COVID, this opportunity popped up. So, like that.
Yeah. So are you the owner of all the machines? Well, or you route
I am.
them, or do you own the facility as well? Or
Oh no, the venue is owned by Dave Davis.
Okay, cool. So you're the one that supplied the LE of John Wick, is that right?
Yes.
That's really
We
cool.
have 3 LEs here. We've got a Venom LE,
Okay.
John Wick LE. What's the other LE we have here? What's the
Venom.
Venom and
Foo Fighters.
yes, the Foo Fighters.
Ooh, Foo
Yep.
Fighters. Yeah.
Took me a
That
minute.
one's
And
pretty
he
good.
also
All right.
has the $2,000 Mando topper. So I mean, the guy is pretty awesome. And he also kicked my butt in Iron Maiden. So he has 58 million. I have 1.8 million. It's okay. I'm a ball 2-3 kind of guy. So
All right.
all right, that's how it is. And then he has a personal connection to these music pins. I mean, he's a music guy. So
Yeah.
yeah. This is my friend Justin, Justin Console Kids. Did you guys introduce each other already? Did you guys
Yeah, what's
say
your
hello?
name?
Briefly, Scott Ramsey.
Scott.
Yeah.
Hi.
Scott's our
Nice to meet you.
operator.
What part of the country are you in?
So I'm in Des Moines, Iowa.
Right on. Very cool.
But we have
Well,
we have a
I
couple.
hope you make it out to Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, B will have to take me there. I do trips with him a couple times a year. I went last time. We didn't go to this place, right? I don't think
He's
so.
asking if you brought him here.
We didn't go here. At
Okay.
the time you came to visit, this place wasn't around. All right.
Got it.
All right.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. It's enjoyable. When I don't know if B told you, I actually own a production company. We do sound and lighting for concerts and conventions
Oh,
like
okay.
that. And that business fell to zero in the middle of COVID.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So took that opportunity to indulge in his passion and bought a bunch of machines, kept all the techs employed, repairing them and keeping them up to spec. Because if you can repair a wireless microphone system and a digital console, you can work on pinball machines and make them better. So didn't have to lay anybody off through COVID, which was nice. And my side hustle became, or I should say, my passion became a pretty cool side hustle.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Did you after COVID, did you pick up back into the music, or do you stick with?
It's still coming back.
Yeah.
It's I mean, we got hit hard. Yeah.
Basically, every event stopped happening, right? You were.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't do Super Bowl, and we've done Super Bowl for 11 years. All the outdoor concerts, conventions, all that just fell to zero. It was rough.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that, but I'm glad you got something kept going. We got a question here. The Fist of Love, he asks in the live stream, what's his favorite current table? So Scott, what's your favorite current machine that you love playing?
Of all time, it's Scared Stiff.
Okay.
Of the modern pins, it's John Wick. Absolutely love the
really?
John Wick machine. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
the code,
Now, do you love John Wick because of the gameplay or the theme?
theming is a big part of it, and then the code updates made it. I was kind of lukewarm, honestly, but then the code updates on the like the lights out mode is just fantastic.
I think the lights out mode is really fun. So, what's your strategy? Tell me your secret on John Wick.
On John Wick.
Yeah.
Well,
do you what do you aim for? What's your strategy in
Well,
the
the
tournament?
big thing, I guess, is when I get into multi-ball mode, the discipline for me is I've got to let the ball get down lower on the flipper, because your instinct is just to hit at anything. Anytime the ball gets near the flipper, just hit it. But if I employ the discipline to let it actually get to a sweet spot on the flipper, I'll do much better. Just generally speaking.
I see. You're trying to get basically make sure the ball's on the upper third.
Yes.
So when it gets to the flipper, so what do? You cradle, let it drop, and then hit it in the sweet spot?
I'll back up.
All right, cool, Scott.
I'm sorry, but yes.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Thank you.
All right, we're back.
Scott's a
He's
cool
still
dude.
playing. So I mean, yeah, Scott's really cool. He's the guy that gave me a key. So he has stories at the wazoo. He used to be a radio DJ. He worked at the Playboy Mansion. He's it. So it's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. I'm sitting here just looking at John Wick all night, and everyone's strategy. A lot of people are getting into the multi-ball.
Yeah. So his dad was player one that has 70 million. And then Ryan, and then so right now it's 70 million. Oh, you drained. All right. So now it's my turn. I'm back in. All right. Your ball.
All right, let's check out this guy in the Metallica t-shirt. We're still in the player 3.
I think you punched your extra, but I think you still had. Yeah.
It looks like they're trying to check out.
Just
Hey,
wanna
how's it
say,
going?
Hey, everybody to the Idaho community. How are you out there? Where are you at?
I'm in Iowa, not Idaho, but Iowa. Where
We're
are you at?
Idaho. We're in Long Beach, but we're from Idaho.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, like we came out here for Indisc and we're just like, hey, here's some local tournament. Let's play. We're hanging out on the boat, just chilling for the next week. It's a good
What's your
time.
name?
My name is Lucas.
All right,
Hey,
Lucas.
this is the dude here.
I started a multi-ball from the skill shot.
How did he do
so
that?
they turned on extra. They didn't turn off extra balls.
Yeah.
And we don't want to play extra balls in a tournament.
Yep.
So
He skill
a
shot
multi-ball.
a multi-ball.
So it's
Oh
just
my
over there,
gosh.
bang-a-rang, Rufio. Bang-a-rang,
All right.
Rufio.
All right, what's your favorite pinball game machine right now? Your favorite one?
Dude, I'm a really sucker for 007.
Really?
So deep, so far, like so many modes, so much going on.
All right, so
I mean,
what's your
obviously, like, okay, not in tournament, but like when you're playing alone, you can get 6 extra balls. What the fuck? You're playing a 9-ball game. You take over an hour, but like it's a struggle. But like when you get there, you're like, okay, I did it. I really
Alright.
got some points. Who are you talking to? I got this guy on here. Oh, Stream, it's my turn.
I'm good. I'll take it. Yeah. Thank you.
You're
All
welcome.
right, Siren, you want to come here and say hello? No, you're good. All right. Oh, in a little bit. All right, sounds good. All right. So
well,
he
Lucas
plunged
from
into
Idaho is
multi-
pretty cool.
Yeah, we got a lot of people. So we'll get some more people in here. So this is Jason. Jason Goldberg.
All right, look, did you see that? He got on John Wick. He got a multi-ball in a skill shot for his extra ball.
I know that kind of sucks. So like, yeah.
Hey, in our tournament, it is what it is, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to take away that score. It's like if you were lucky enough to get a multi-ball in a skill
think
shot
he,
on an extra ball.
Where did he drain? He had like 55 million. So he got 5 million on John Wick on his plunge to the multi-ball. He still scored 5 million points on that. So
Yeah, I've seen some pretty good ones. Even if you got like a bonus that's going from one ball to the next, you know. Stranger Things has that, or 007, where you've ranked up, stacked up some bonuses, and that extra ball is like you get nothing, but you get another 80 million in bonuses.
all right, Lucas is taking a drink. He's getting ready, and then he's gonna jump in. All right, so this is Lucas here, jumping
Here we
back in. So now it's on ball 2. I think. Oh, so we have Star Wars Pro is the only one that has finished so far. So they finished their game. So we got first place Chelsea, Robin, Quasar, Dylan. So we still got 4 more tables to go. And we've already been playing for 22 minutes. How average is your rounds when you play your tournaments? Like how long does each round usually last?
I want to say 40 is something I would see. So 40 is like, if we have a quick one, it's probably like 20 minutes. But there's certain games, I'm trying to think what game it is, where
A bunch of people. Oh, Lucas, ball 2, no good.
oh wow.
All right,
So Turtles is a quick game. So
Oh, yeah,
whoever's
no,
playing
Turtles.
Turtles is quick.
that one's pretty quick. Yeah, I
But
think
then
the quickest game here at this location is Super Mario Brothers. You guys finish your score, Sam? On Rush?
On the left flipper is kind of sticky.
On the okay.
Both flippers are a little bit sticky.
On Rush?
Yeah, I told him.
Okay.
He told me
Alright.
to go tell you about it.
All right, sounds good.
Wait, wait, you're trying to run this.
Yeah, it's hard to adjust in
I
the
know, you're trying to run
No,
this.
no, yeah. If anything, let's talk though too.
You'll have to check it out later.
Yeah.
It's like I almost lost the ball to it because I was holding the left flipper down really hard, and then I let go to make a shot, and then it's still there. I was like,
Oh, it's stick like the buttons are sticking out.
Okay, let's watch this strategy here. So
Alright.
he's going for another multi-ball. This is the guy that ranks really high, right? So let's see, where's that ball? Okay, he's got the ball. Ooh, he's going for the dance room. Okay. All right. Oh, he's trying to get the next ball
I
lock.
just
Ooh,
love his control,
nice.
like how he's moving the machine around.
Oh. All right, went for that right ramp. Oh, I wonder if he's going for that right ramp just for the return. I don't know. Ooh, nice save. Okay. Let it bounce. That was good. Ooh, I'm going to try that whenever it comes back from that. Oh.
Good chat.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that catch. Guy's good. Okay. Yeah. Going for the Winston. Up that ramp. There we go. Ball 3. Is that right?
We got it. So he's
Ball
starting
3
deep
lock.
concentration
There we go.
multi-ball right now. Yeah. He was giving the nod. He was like, yeah, this is it. This is
Yep.
good.
All right. So you see how he slowed down that ball just in time? Okay. There we go. Okay, let's see. All right, right there, left ball, did a little cradle on it. Nice. Oh, look at that little handoff. Okay, all right. Ooh,
All right, I'm up.
you're up. Okay.
Your show.
All right, let's see. So he still has those ball saves alive. So I think he's just hitting, trying to get those shots. Ball saves are still active for this this multi-ball. So he's just letting it rip, letting it fly. He is oh, that was nice. A double shot. Now he's lost that ball save, so he's getting into more control. And there he almost lost it. Did a final shot. There we go. Oh, he's still keeping it alive. There, slowing it. Oh, he lost a ball there. Okay. All right. Got 2 balls alive. Ooh, little handoff. Now he's doing the cradle. Now he's getting a little nervous. And oh, look, just the last possible moment he kept that ball alive. There we go. Rip that spinner. There you go. Ooh, see, this is a good one. If you make some of those, oh, he lost that one. But when you go for the right, what's that called? The where you start the mission?
The right scoop. Or,
Yeah,
I don't know what it's called. The trough.
the troughs. Those are good shots to make because you can kind of like, hey, the ball's gonna hang there just for a second or so.
Ooh.
All right. Let's see where he landed on that.
Wow.
Did he rank up some points?
He's at 125 million. So yeah.
Nice. So he's in the
So
lead.
my ball 3 was a crapper, and Iron Maiden only scored 21 million. So I think I'm in the running for 3rd place right now. So it's not going to be great, but we'll see how.
120 on Iron Maiden.
No, 21 on Iron Maiden.
I was gonna say 3rd place, 120 million on
Yeah.
Iron Maiden.
Where can we watch live?
Right here.
All right, let's see this guy. Ooh, trying to get some stability.
So we're on ball 2 right now.
We got the Fist of Love saying, do you manually have to enter in those scores or do you results automatically feed based on sign into the table? You just do
Good
placings, right?
Yeah. So when you're in the, I'll do it in just a second. So when you're here in the match play stage, I can manually enter results for whoever's in the order. So I would put in like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. But if people are logged into match play, they can also suggest the results. And
Yeah.
so as the tournament director, I don't have to go do that. They can log in ahead of time and it would say suggestions. And I would click on it and I can just suggest it. So normally they'll do that as well. Makes it a little bit easier to play. So we're still waiting for 3 people to finish. So Maiden, Vaughn, and Wick. We've already gone almost 28 minutes for round 1. So I'm kind of worried if we can get through 5 rounds. But I know the guy that operates the pinball machines, has a good partnership with the brewery. They normally close at 9, and they used to be sticklers for like kicking us out. But I think we should be good tonight.
Yeah.
All right, so we're on ball player 4, ball 2 on Wick. I'm gonna go check on the other folks right now to see where we're at with everything, just to make sure the tournament's running. So I'll be right back.
Yeah, when we play on tournaments, that match play works really good on a phone. So it's our recommendation, you know, that our tournament director will be like, hey, everyone go to match play, click on the match. And then and then they don't have to always like announce who's on what. Basically, everyone knows who's on because you're logged into match play. And when you're logged into match play, it has your IFPA number. All of this is going to get synchronized with IFPA once they submit the scores later. And you can look at it, and when the next round is up, you hit refresh, and boom, you'll have like in match play, it's yellow because you're playing, and so it'll look just like this. It'll look like this, but just imagine all those little cards are on your phone vertically, and it'll be highlighted yellow if you're in a game. And then this is the admin screen. But for you don't have enter results. You probably just have suggest results. And then you can put in, and we don't have to type in scores because we don't really care about the score. We care about the placement. And so this is the round 3, right? This is ball 3.
Yeah,
So-
this is finally ball 3, player 1. So Lucas is up, has a second place lead right now for Wick. Zyron is in first place currently, so his dad is trying to play catch up right now. So when you're playing ball 3, do you like to play ahead or do you like catching up? Like, do you like chasing, or do you get more nervous holding the lead, or do you get more nervous like trying to chase somebody?
Let me think. A lot of the games I played recently, we've had the choice, do you want to go first or do you want to go last? And I kept on, I kind of like going last.
And then chasing to see if you can get there.
Yeah, and the reason why is because if you're first place, there's all of this anxiety on ball 3 where you got a really good score, and now everyone else just knows what score they need to beat.
Right.
And then I got all this anxiety of
and you gotta wait for everybody else.
I gotta
to
wait
play.
to see if they beat
That's
me,
true.
right?
That's true.
I would
you feel
rather
less pressure
have
going last and
Yeah.
trying to catch it. If you don't get there, it's okay. But if
yeah,
you do,
and then that's it.
it's a good run.
Yeah.
That's true.
And every now and then when I play certain people, it's like I'll play Parker and we'll be on Foo Fighters and he got 700 million. And I'll basically be like, I'm not going to get it. I get 700 million on, that's my highest score on Foo Fighters, and I don't get it very often. So what are the chances under the pressure of a competition where you're trying to focus?
I have results on Maiden. They just came in.
All right, let's see.
So in first place, Scott, you got first, right? Scott, was your first?
No.
Oh, Luke's first? You got it? Oh, he got it.
Pull that.
All right, Luke. Ball 4, fourth player got first place. Scott was second. Aaron was third. And guess who was pulling in the rear? That's right. It's a little hard to play and run a tournament at the same time. I was want to get this quicker, so I just decided to not play as good. I wanted to make
Come
sure
on.
I was with you. So I have
You
1 point. So I think we're almost done. So Bond just finished right now too. So Bond is about to finish up. Wick has 2 more players. So Zyron, you're up on Wick.
So the Fist of Love, he says, do you
All right.
play in the same group? So what strategy are you guys using tonight?
Yeah, so the overview is that we have random pairing. So the player pairing is balanced and then everything kind of swaps. So should be random and it should try to pair you with players that are kind of near the same group as you. There's something called
Right.
Swiss pairing that you can do too.
That's what we
that
do
kind of
mostly.
matches the same ranking as you guys. Okay, so for here, you can see for Bond, these guys entered a suggestion. So I can just click on it and it already tells you Jose, Brent, Mason, and Mitch. So I can just approve that, and I don't have
Boom.
to do it manually. So you can see 2 ways where you have to do it manually or you get the suggestion box. And we're just waiting for the results of Wick, and then we'll get into round 2. So yeah, we're almost there. Final round. So
Let's see how it
Zyron
goes.
is looking to pad his stats a little bit, make his lead a little bit stronger. Yeah, if you can hit that layout.
Yeah,
there
you
it
got
is. Yeah, he's got 134 million. Player 4, second highest score is 75. So player 4
Yeah. So
will
he's
have a
guaranteed,
lot to go to catch up. So
he's guaranteed at least second,
second,
right? Yeah.
Exactly. So 4th place has to catch up a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a strategy, but I want to keep going. But yeah, obviously you want to play your best. And
Right.
yeah, sometimes like last week we were playing knockouts where you really just had to be top 2, and then you're good for the week, right? And it's a little bit of a different strategy. You still want to try to get up there. Do you know for Wick if logging in and you're leveling, does that impact scoring at all? Like Venom? 'Cause I know in Venom, right? Did we talk about this?
Yeah. So hold on a second.
That makes sense.
Fist of Love, do you play in the same group when you switch tables? Typically, no.
So yeah, with 20 players, you're going to be playing.
the whole idea of any of the tournaments is to
Yeah.
try to find the best
You
player,
want to talk
right?
here?
And the way to do that
Lucas
is
wants to
have
talk
them
to you right here.
compete different
Real
people.
talk is this dude kicked my butt, and now he's just kicking butt, and we're just gonna find out how long he's gonna kick butt for. That's
Yeah,
kind of what we're waiting on.
that's right. Each round, he has an opportunity to kick more butt.
Ooh, 85 on that. Dude, I like it. That's a pretty good one.
All right.
Real talk.
All right, so he just finished his ball 3,
All right.
and then we got the Metallica
No,
guy
last
coming
player,
up to
last
see.
round. We got
Last
one more
round.
player, and then
This
we can get
guy's
to the
from
next
North
round.
Carolina.
All right, North Carolina.
Says he's ready to represent. Came out here to help his kid move into his new apartment. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's going for the short plunge. He wants right in.
What's he doing? What's he doing?
All right. We got Stringer Films
Oh,
with a
y'all
$2
got-
super chat. He
that's a
says,
finger, dude. That's really difficult to get.
poorest way to run the pinball tournament is without pinball machines.
This is definitely the worst way to run a pinball tournament, but he's killing it. These guys are G's.
Thank you, Stringer Films. Let's see what he's got. What's his strategy he's going for? Oh, he's trying to get into a mission right there, into a mode.
No, you gotta jack the car up, or you gotta jack the hotel up. So you need the multi-ball.
Yep.
You get the multi-ball and you stack it with your mode. Boom.
Oh,
You're fighting a battle
that's
with
it.
the multi-ball.
It's not that hard, guys, right? Get into a mode, stack it with a multi-ball,
All right.
gain those points.
Wick is done, so we can enter results and then get into round 2. So let's do it. Let's make sure we go over here and let's get into it. Can you pull up the screen?
Yeah.
So who was first? We got Siren was 1. Oh, he's putting initials on. He got high score number 2 on the game. It's always great when you can put in high scores in the tournaments. All right, so we got Siren
Nice.
was 1. You got the Curl champion. I think Lucas was 2. Oh, who's 4? Oh, by 200,000. All right, Ryan is 3, and Jason is 4. I think Ryan beat out Jason by like 200,000 points or something like that. So, all right, round 1 is done, everybody. We're gonna get into round 2. So here we go. So we're gonna close out the round. Start next round. Any category. And here it is. On Rush, we have B, Jason, Mitch, and Robin. Jaws, Dylan, Aaron, Seaton, and Lucas. Wick is Ruben, Quasar, Mason, and Luke. Metallica, Dan, Scott, Ryan, and Brent. Pulp Fiction, Siren, Sam, Chelsea, and Jose. Watch out on Pulp. If it gives you some issues, we might switch that out again, but we're going to try it right now. All right.
B just finished the first.
Could you hear that? Like, because I have like a giant mic here too, like to make big announcements. That's so serious.
Yeah.
All right, but I'm first up on Rush, so you got the mic. I'll be right back.
Just finished a round. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. I'm not playing that was dumb. Let's see. One glaring issue. They're playing John Wick. This is interesting. Scott, the operator of this place, who's was gracious enough to extend this venue and his machines to tournament. This dude has 3 LE machines. John Wick is what is being played, and it is his favorite game. Bia set up the tournament so that the arena of John Wick is favored because it's on camera. And so we got a new set of people that are going to be playing John Wick. We can take a look at that screen here. Those that are on John Wick, we got Ruben, Quasar, Mason, and Luke. They will be playing in that order, and we'll check and see how they're doing in their gameplay. And Stringer Film says, I guess you would need to run a tournament to get people to play John Wick. That's trying to say that John Wick is not that great of a game. And I will admit,
Someone commented, I
will
guess we
admit-
need to run a tournament to get people to play John Wick.
Why is it not a popular one? Or
It's got an annoying in my opinion.
Yeah, I've kind of come around on John Wick, me personally, where when I first got it, when our arcade first received it, I think my first couple dozen plays, I was able to get it to like 40 million. I was just like, it's all right, it's all right. And then I never really got into the code of the game, the rhythm of it. I got multi-ball a few times. But then, more recently, I was like, you know what? If I want to get good at these tournaments, I'm going to have to learn how to play this game. So I came up with the strategy. I went back to the arcade specifically to kind of like try to learn the game, read up on it.
Hey, Zara, you're on YouTube.
not the first time.
This is my buddy Quasar right here.
Hey, Quasar.
Quasar was part of the group that played in my first league. This is my buddy Justin right here. So
Hello.
Hey,
Justin's from Iowa. And Quasar used to be a radio DJ, right?
Yes, long
Yes.
time ago.
Long time
In
ago?
a different life.
Yeah. You're up. All right, you're up.
Now
He's
I'm
in.
up. So
He's in.
watch me play.
yeah, is Pulp Fiction back and working?
I think so. Yeah, I think we had issues with the multi-ball trough not doing the proper kick out afterwards. So we're gonna let it stay in the tournaments for now.
Okay,
I think he was working on it afterwards, and it kind of came back. But
okay.
yeah, that's kind of like the toughest part about being a pinball operator is that like you have to make decisions about a malfunction or a ruling or somebody did this. Like that's the part I hate the most about these things. But other than that,
See,
Yeah.
This is what I actually like about this stream. Like, we're broadcasting. That's all good and fine. But I'm just sitting here watching John Wick all night, and it makes me feel better because I'm like, Quasar is sitting here going, he's doing this strategy, the same one that I came up with. I think it's the strategy that people, the basic one, right? I'm sure there's more complex ones. Quasar just right. But it's just go for that right orbit, hit that car, hit the Winston, maybe do some orbits. Like that's the safe spot, and you can usually recover from it. You know, you can catch that ball, and then you can start a mode.
Sorry about the fudge ball.
Start a multi-ball.
yeah, all good. So yeah, I'm hoping that if we do this again, maybe we'll put another game in here next week or something like that. So if I'm going to be out here, might as well. I had to bring my mobile equipment. So yeah, if there are any games, so I think this place has 18 machines. So
Not
this
bad.
is, if you ever come back to LA, I would say this is a
Hey, it's
fun-
got
probably
3
the best.
LEs.
It's got 3 LEs, mostly premiums, just a handful of pros that are here. Some more of the classic games in the back, like Mario Brothers. Have you ever played Dark Knight?
Which one? 2000 or the Stern?
Yeah,
newer
it's
one?
the one that's essentially Batman 66, but it's Dark Knight. So it's almost like the same layout.
Oh, Dark
Yeah.
Knight, not
Yeah,
Black Knight.
Not Black Knight, no, like the
So
Dark
this
Knight.
is the Batman one.
Yeah,
no,
so
I don't think I
so-
played that one.
So Batman 66, they made a Dark Knight version, and it's the same thing. It has a crane, but like, yeah. So I never realized that. I was like, oh, it is. Like, I play Batman 66 way more than I have Dark Knight.
It's a Stern game.
It's a Stern game. Yeah, yeah.
So, but that one came out before Batman.
I don't know the history, but I think they came out
No,
near the
no,
same
they don't.
time. And then like Batman 66 was just.
And then they did like a Catwoman as well.
Yeah, I got it.
They just
Robin's up on brush. So that means I'm next. Keeping an eye out over there. Pulp Fiction looks okay. We got player 3 over there. Got some ladies in the tournament tonight, which is fun. So I love seeing that, some diversity from folks. We got some kids playing. Our youngest player tonight is I think I want to say 6 or 7.
really,
Yeah. You ever get kids coming out to your tournament playing?
yeah. Even in state, we had a kid.
Yeah.
Probably around 10 years old.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Stringer, thanks for the $2 super chat. Only 18 machines? Should have just went to Justin's. I'm saying, Justin, at some point when you get a group of people, like you could play on your lineup. I think you could host stuff at your house. Like house
Yeah.
tournaments are a thing on the East Coast. I was invited to a house tournament, but I couldn't make it. So,
Yeah, we've talked about it.
Yeah.
Um,
all right,
the
I'm up.
tournament directors has been like, hey, we should do that.
I gave you a little, but we played fast.
Let's see. So I'm
Wait for
taking a
top nine.
look, and we were just talking about Batman: The Dark Knight. Well, that one came out in 2008. Just by looking at it, it's obviously older than Batman 66. So I wonder, is that both Gomez? Let's see. I will share my screen, and we can talk about that for a second. So B was saying that Dark Knight, which is a game that I haven't played, is the same game as The Dark Knight. So we got The Dark Knight here, which is the Batman game, 2008, and it's got the older DMD style monochrome. We take a look at that, of course, George Gomez. That makes sense. And you go over to Batman 66. That's George Gomez, yeah, game design. So that's something I didn't know. That is it just the same? Let's see, Lyman Sheets, yeah. And then they got Christopher Franchi to do the artwork for Batman 66. So is that just kind of like a? Let's see what that layout looks like. Of course, you got the crane there, and then yeah, that's something I did not know. I did not know that. Who else knew that? Hit one if you knew that. I did not know that. All right, let's take a look at the game here. Let's come back into this layout here. Wait, how does that work?
All right.
They were playing Iron Maiden. Pulp Fiction is back on. I think B just replaced Pulp Fiction with Iron Maiden just for that round.
and the arena.
Yeah,
So-
not permanently, right?
Not permanent. Like, so I think Scott fixed it because it was a trough ball search issue. It wasn't like a super malfunction. But I did have a rush malfunction that's pretty bad that I'm playing on it. When I press the button on the left flipper, the flipper stays up. And so it doesn't give you, imagine real life flipper lag is what I can explain it. So everybody was complaining on it. So we're actually, as a tournament director, going to change this as well. So we're going to change arenas. I'm going to pick a random one, and we're going to be on Mando now. So, all
right.
All right, folks that were on Rush, we're on Mando now. And Rush is going to be off. There's a left flipper issue that's pretty catastrophic. So we're going to be on Mando. All right, I'm over to Mando now.
All right.
Okay.
There we go. $2 super chat from Stringer Film says only 18 machines should have went to Justin's. Okay, the Fist of Love was the house titties. Okay, just catching up on the Mando. That's worse than Wick. I think Mando is a better theme, but I think Wick, the layout is better on Wick. I think I was talking to some people when Wick just first came out. I think so. 007 is the most interesting one. It's a really fun layout, but it plays so differently than every other machine. Like if you go play all the modern Sterns and you go over to Dr. No, you're like, Dr. No is very different. And some people like that it's different. Kind of plays like a single layer. I mean, it has ramps, but it's like there's not much elevation going on there. It's got a ramp way in the back, right, all the way against the back of it when you make that orbit. So it's got a ramp on the orbit, and then it's got the two ramps just to the right, and then a ball that goes in between them. It's a hard game, but you can get into it, and it doesn't take much to like get pretty good at Bond. And it has a ton of modes, and I think that was a very fun game. But from a layout point of view, I like John Wick. I just don't like the theme. So I was like, man, imagine if you had the John Wick layout, but with the, like a 007 theme. But a lot of people are not really complaining about the theme. They're complaining about how John Wick is just a hard layout. And I just think that's because Stringer Films is not very good at pinball. So it's a skill issue. It's a skill issue. No, John Wick is brutal. I think Venom is more brutal though. Like John Wick, Venom is brutal. There's some players that are really good at it, but when we play Venom at a tournament, no one's having fun. At least at our tournament, like only the top 2 players in our entire tournament are having. They don't even have fun, but sometimes they get some good balls and get a billion, but they don't like it. But although here's something I thought about Venom. I heard Venom earns really well, probably because it's so brutal, and people are like, "Fine, I'll put in another $1." So that's Venom, but then you can get Venom. So here's my thought, B. Venom is the best pinball machine to buy right now if you're an operator, because you can get it super cheap. It's one of the cheapest games, Venom is, and supposedly it's a high earner.
If you're an operator.
If you're an operator. So if
you're talking
an
about
operator,
best pinball for an operator.
For an operator, you
Got it.
buy it
Yes.
used for like $4,000 a pro.
That's what that big data is telling you now, right? It's one of the first games with leveling up. So I bet there's a higher level of people logging into that game more than other games. Imagine, because other Stern games that have Uncharted Connected, it kind of keeps your score, you can kind of get it, but like Venom rewards you for logging in. So I bet their data might be skewed, right? More people are wanting to log into Venom to level up than other machines. So their data could be like,
I see.
but other machines, like, I
Uh,
guess it could tell you number of plays and all that stuff too. I don't know if, I guess you have to be logged in order to tell operator data, right? Is
Yeah, I
operator
bet
data
it still
shared
reports
out?
it.
Yeah.
The scanning is like a what's it called? It's like a loyalty card. Like
I see.
the transaction still takes
Still
place,
happens. I
but
see.
they
So
just
there
don't
is-
know who it is.
Oh.
That's if I built it, like, oh, look, I've seen some gameplay code. Analytics is like 80% of the code. The game is like 20%. Analytics is huge. But I haven't seen Stern's code, so I don't know.
And anytime people are like leadership, I think both Zach I've spoken with, and then obviously with Seth, my latest interview, he's like, yeah, Venom's a top earner more than like what people think. So
I mean, maybe it's behavioral, like you're saying.
yeah.
They play that game more because they can level up, and that's it. And so it earns more. Oh, to your earlier question, we don't scan in for 2 games, Venom and John Wick. Everyone's
Okay.
like, yeah, for sure. It would be an unfair advantage to log in on Venom because you could be like right before Null and go straight to Null, and maybe, that's an unfair advantage. And no one seems to know if there's an unfair advantage in John
On
Wick.
Wick? Yeah, I
We don't
think
know.
so.
No one, we're just like, don't scan in on that one.
Yeah, I don't think so. And then Jaws too, right? Is there any advantage for like the fisherman thing? No, it's just like I see.
I mean, if there is, we all sign in to Jaws. There's no rule on that one. Like, go ahead, earn your fish, or your shark teeth, whatever.
Did you answer this question by Crystal Love already?
I don't think so.
Okay. Justin, you've kept every pinball table
Yes.
you've purchased, or have you sold one to get
I have not sold a pinball machine, and I keep on going through. I talked to my wife, and we're like, "Oh, maybe I'll sell one to buy the next one." And she's like, "Okay," and then I buy another one, and then I keep the old ones.
All right, I'm up on Manda.
Which is cool. Let's see, ball 3 string. Yeah, I think I'm. When it comes to my collection, it's. I got 2 more coming on. I'm going to Nashville to pick up 2 more, and then I'm very limited on space, but not exactly. I could probably get more. I have a pretty decent sized basement. It's just I would have to organize more. I have a lot of collections of things over the years. I mean, I've collected consoles. I don't throw away boxes for almost anything that I buy, and I keep them and store them, and so that takes up shelf space. So I have a lot of shelf space, and if I decided to be like, oh, I'm finally gonna sell off, I don't know, the 50 Nintendos that I have or whatever. I could buy more pinballs there. So space is mainly my issue. You know, the cryptocurrency market did pretty well for me. So you know, if I was smart enough to have mined Bitcoin 20 years ago and actually mined 3 or 4 Bitcoin and then sold them for 100,000 each, that would be amazing. I didn't do that. I did not do that, but I know some people that did. Let's see. Ball 3 string. Okay. Drive 3 more hours south and hang out. Oh. Yeah, that would be fun. You could have just bought Stern. I could have bought Stern if imagine if you know, 15 years ago you're like, I'm just gonna have a PC with a GPU and just mine some Bitcoin, and you ended up mining like, I don't know, 100. Sure. I mean, if you could time travel, you could go back in time. What would you tell yourself, Stringer Films? Like, I thought about that. If you could time travel, what would you go back in time and tell yourself to give yourself, like Back to the Future 2? You're like, you know, would you give yourself, what would you give yourself? What information would you give yourself? A sports almanac when you make bets? You know? That's an interesting one. And then you could own Stern. What would you do with your Stern money? With
All right, I'm back.
your time travel money. You're back, B.
Is it loud? Is the background noise too loud? Is it okay? Kind of sounds like a pinball place.
What do you guys think in the chat? Is the background noise annoying, too loud, or is it all good? Give us a
Yeah,
thumbs
let
up
me know.
if
I
it's all
can kind
good.
of hear it in the headphones, so yeah.
Tell us what to turn up. Is it the quality of the content we need to turn up? The
Yeah.
quality of the audio?
Turn up the quality of the content right now. Get more entertaining right now,
Right
Justin.
now.
Right now. So I just found. Remember the last time we talked about like how people find pinball tournaments? I just talked to some people that came all the way out from Riverside. It's like an hour drive from here, and they were like, we were just feeding to play, and we looked up the list of events that were happening, and they came out. So we got brand new people that were like, I had posted this on IFPA and Match Play, and there's also a pretty good SoCal pinball community, so this was posted on there. So we're getting
Yeah, man.
people. We got brand new players tonight. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, every now and then we'll get people that are traveling.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, where are you from? The guy's like, I think this one was the last one. He was from Kentucky, and he worked for the train company. And one of his stops was in Des Moines, and he'll spend the night.
All right.
John
So
Wick is
Metallica-
done.
Metallica is done. Well, John Wick is done. Hold on, let me hit the suggestions for Wick really fast. So Wick was the last game. It's the first game to finish today. So Metallica, who won?
I won.
Scott's first. Ryan, and Dan, and then Brent. All right.
I have an upset.
You have an upset. Okay.
Okay.
Jaws?
Jaws.
All right. What do we got on Jaws?
First was Dylan.
Dylan!
Woo!
Yeah! Dylan, our 8-year-old, took first place. 8?
Dang.
Yeah!
What's his score? What do you get?
Dylan! Woo! Hello. You got first place. Congratulations. All right. All right. All right. Who was second?
By only 10,000, I swear, was Lucas.
Okay.
Then Aaron.
Okay.
And then
And then Seaton. All right. Love that. Love that. Got the family game. The whole family was on that one. So Aaron comes out with her 2 kids all the time. So that was awesome. All 3 of them on the same table. All right. Very cool. So we got a family. I love it when the kids win. That's always fun. It's a fun moment. All right, we're almost done. Round 1 took forever. And now on round 2. All right, third ball, Mando. Up next.
Anyway, so B is on to Mando, which Stringer Films is saying is worse than John Wick. Yeah, it's a great theme. The modes are very fun, but it's brutal. And the machine that I bought, I have Mandalorian, so I can tell you from experience. The machine that I had came from an arcade, so I got a pretty good price. But it took a while to restore. I mean, I didn't have to do crazy things to it, but I replaced the diverter in the back. There's an entire coil part of the diverter that had to be replaced. Little parts, but it got all torn up back there. The left ramp had to be replaced. Had to clean it like crazy. And then, is that about it? I think there was a few other parts, small little parts that I replaced. Oh, and there's still a piece of the Razor Crest. It's like the ear, the little gun. It like fell off, like a ball hit it. I have the piece. I just need to like super glue it. But then it plays pretty nice. But the game is brutal. And the thing that I've been working on is just getting that left ramp down. And so I've been trying to be able to get to the left ramp on Mando from either flipper. And I think if you can master that, you're doing pretty well on Mandalorian. Although we never play Mando at the tournament anymore. So it's like I'm practicing a game for myself, just trying to improve my skills. But it was the case that for a while I was practicing Mando and we were playing it in the tournament. And it was good. So one of my strategies on Mandalorian is, hit what is about 5 times down the center ramp, just like, which is not that hard to hit from either flipper. You just go straight in the middle, and you do that. Is it 5 times? I can't remember. You just keep on doing it until you get multi-ball. You'll get, spider multi-ball. And once you do that, try to keep your balls alive, of course. While it's in the ball save mode, you're just going for every, clean shot that you can make. And then once you lose the ball save from the multi-ball, then start capturing some of those balls and then strategically targeting to rank up your jackpot. Then once you get down to 1 ball, there's probably better strategy, but this is what I would do. You get down to 1 ball, you hold down the action button, and you're going to get a bonus. And then you're going to go for this little loop shot on the right on Mandalorian. You do that, you'll get like 80 million or something like that. And if you can get that accomplished in a tournament, at least when I've been playing it, you're probably in first place. Although there's other people that use exactly that strategy, but the chances, even some of the best players, like Mando's a pretty tough game. It's not like they can get to 100 million every single time. So that game's kind of like a race to 100 million in tournaments.
I had a good ball on Mando.
Okay, what was your strategy in Mando?
All right, so the only thing I know about Mando, right, is you hit it up the middle, that's going to start your multi-ball at some point. But before you do the multi-ball, just like most games, if you can get into a mode first and then do multi-ball, the scoop on the left side starts your mode. So if you can catch it on your left flipper, you can backhand it into the scoop. So if you do that shot 2 times, 2, 3 times.
Did you have to do the ramp a few times to light?
No, you don't have to. No. You don't have to do any ramps to start the mode. You just hit it into the scoop.
One time?
I think 2 or 3 times into the scoop.
Oh, you just do
it's
the
not
scoop
even.
over and over.
Yeah, there's a scoop on the left side.
Yeah.
And so you can backhand it off the left flipper is the easiest shot. And then it'll just drop back out onto your left flipper.
Okay.
So you can do that
then
2 or
you
3
set up your
times.
spider
Then you
multi-ball?
just hit it up the middle. And then you go crazy with it. And so that was my strategy. I almost got the super jackpot because once you kind of hit certain things, there's like one shot you can do like the 180 ramp shot.
Yeah,
But
180
that
ramp.
playfield is so short.
And do you hold
I
down the action
need-
button so you get the bonus?
Oh, I didn't do that. I don't
You don't know
how
about
to
that one? You got
do
to
it.
try
I don't know
that.
about that. Yeah.
What's
okay.
your score?
120 million.
You're great. You're
I
great.
mean,
Oh,
the
did you
next
get that
highest score
shot?
was like, what's that?
Did you get that final jackpot shot?
I did not get the final jack. I would
Well,
probably
it was
get me
all
another
about
30
your
million.
mode.
I know.
See, I was just explaining that my strategy was I didn't mention anything about the mode because that's not my strategy. It's just go straight for spider
Yeah.
and then hold down the action button to get the 2x multiplier and then hit that jackpot.
Okay.
And you'll get about 80 million by doing that. But see,
All
you
right,
got
so-
even higher. You went to the mode, then multi-ball.
That's enough. All right, so we're almost done with round 2. So we're getting almost like 30 minutes around. So Pulp Fiction. We got Zyron again with number 1. So showing his stripes right there that he is a top player. So and then we got last round on Mando right now. So Jason's on there. So we got 3 more players. Right at the top, we could also check the standings. This is also a fun way to check who's in the lead for things. So Zyron right
Yeah,
now
let's
in
see
the
where
lead
B is at.
alone, and I'm all
You haven't
the way
submitted the
down
score though. To be
at
fair,
the
right?
bottom. Yes, I have 1 point. I am tied for 18th place.
Is it
But
7 points for first place?
It's 7 points for first place. If I get first place, I can get 8 points, and then I'll be right back in the middle. I'll kind of. It's like averaging 2 second and third place points right there. So. Yeah, so we'll see how I do. If I get first and fourth is like a second and a third. But like if you get last place in a tournament like this and there's all these players, it's really hard to climb back into the top 3. It's like in order to get to top 3, you gotta be at least first or second all the way through. So right now Zyron is holding it up there right now. So
Are you doing a second tournament after this for the a Final Four?
no, we don't do any like extra tournaments because like this is one of those places where since the bar closes early,
Okay.
right? Yeah, we don't really stay here.
So it's just
But
this
Yeah.
is the tournament.
this is the tournament. And then once this is done, I have in the past done like a stall ball. So that was fun. We did a stall ball a couple times when it was like maybe 8 plays or so. But yeah, it's been fun. It's fun to see a lot of people here. Like it's really nice to kind of get like a lot of atmosphere and vibe. Our first time we ever hosted a league here, we only had like 7 players regularly. It was me, Scott, Quasar, and then like 4 other guys that were coming out. And this guy claims he's not good, but he owns the machine, so he has an advantage. He has an unfair advantage. I'm just saying.
You'd think I'd be a decent player, but getting my butt kicked.
Yeah. So did we tell you Rush has a left foot issue? You know about it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna take it out of the rotation for now. All right. In order to deactivate an arena, so up here we'll go to the arenas, so we can formally go down and actually take something out. So Rush, we're just gonna hit the deactivate button formally, and that way it won't get activated on the next one. And so the cool thing is that every time you run a tournament, you can select the existing arenas that you have located, like on pin side, or what is it, pinball map. You can actually put all the stuff that was formerly here at one point. So these are all the tables that like were here, but I didn't put Venom in. I don't have Turtles in. There's also a Jurassic Park Pro in the back that's not in, and I took out Godzilla. And I didn't put Dark Knight in. So those are the other tables that are in here. They used to have an Aliens here. There used to be a Hot Wheels. What else used to be here that's not here anymore? But yeah. Oh, Lebowski. I miss Lebowski. But it would break down all the time, especially in tournaments. So it's kind of one of those things that like Dutch pinball, like they make fun tables, but yeah, I'm worried about Alice if Lebowski had a lot of issues with it. So let's see.
Yeah, I wonder if they're all right for home, because they're not going to take the abuse as much.
All right, so Jason has been playing a long time. I think he's beaten me now.
Oh,
I think
no.
He is higher. I'm like looking over and peeking over.
Is this ball 2?
He's ball 3 right now.
Oh,
I
ball
think he
3.
just had 100, I think he's over 150 million, which is more than me. So.
That's it. So this is the pain you have to deal with now.
I know, because I was
Of
first.
being
And I was like,
first.
I had a good score.
Yeah.
All right, so he got an extra ball, so he's just going to plunge his extra. And then we got 2 more players left for Mando, and then we can get to round 3. So that's probably like the bad thing about these tournaments and things. Like we've already been playing for an hour. We've only got through 2 matches. So in 1 more hour, we should be able to get through at least 2 more. Hopefully we'll be end by 9:30 or so. But I don't know if I'm going to stream the whole time, Justin. How long can you stay? Is this entertaining for you to watch a tournament live like this?
We'll see.
We'll see how long we last. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe
This
I'll
is
go
why-
get a beer or something.
Yeah, I did. If you want to get a beverage, this is a pomegranate cider. So,
All right, let me grab something while that game's still playing,
Yeah.
and you can
yeah,
check.
so you go do that.
There's a comment from Fist of Love.
Oh yeah. All right. So Fist of Love, thanks again for being here and checking us out a little bit. Let me pull up your comments over here. So you said the walkthrough is interesting. Might be also interesting to see a table explained while looking at a table for a future podcast. Stop gatekeeping your strategy. Pinball for everyone. Absolutely. This is actually probably one of my biggest things when I play in a pinball tournament is I like to meet new people. And for people that haven't played a table that I'm familiar with, I'm constantly sharing, like, here's some things that you should aim for. Here's what the skill shot is. Here's my basic strategy to start the mode. I think it's more fun that way. I think are some serious players out there that definitely teaching this out. And I would say the majority of people that come out to these tournaments are always open to sharing strategy. Again, Justin and I are very casual pinball players for us to be able to do that. So I wouldn't say we're like top tier for strategy folks. I would say check out the Pinball Company. Travis Murray does some great strategy things. I even think like Joel from Flipping Out does pretty good strategy things. I don't know how great of a player he is, but like he always does some good jobs explaining things. But yeah, I was seeing even the Graphs, like Tom Graf from Fox Cities Pinball and his son. Both of them are like top 15 in the world at the year-end rankings. So I'd love to hear more from those guys about pinball strategy. So there's not a lot of strategy videos out there. All right, we're on last player on Mando before we start round 3. Mitch is up. Mitch is always funny when he plays over there in the background. You probably can't see him, but he plays with headphones on. He always has a beat in his head. So like everybody has a certain strategy. Some people have like a certain pinball stance that they do. Some people have like gloves that they wear when they play. Robin does this really funny thing. Every time he drains, he always bows to the pinball gods. So that's kind of like the funniest quirk that I've seen every time he does it. And he did it. He's out. Okay. All right. Where are we at with Mando? We're done?
Here we go.
All right. Read it out to me. Who was first? Jason? Jason got 1. All right. Who's 2? Me? I got 2. Who's 3?
No.
You're 3?
No.
Right there? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. So Mando is done. These are our current standings for folks. So Zyron's in the lead. Jose second. So we're just looking at the standings really quickly. After 2 rounds, we got 3 more to play. Zyron, Jose, and Ruben and Scott are all tied for second place. So it could be anybody's game. 3 more matches. We're starting our next round right now. We took Rush out of the tournament. There was a left flipper issue with it. So we're starting our next round. Zeppelin, we got Mitch, Luke, Dylan, and Zyron, Bond, Jason, Sam, Scott, Quasar, Star Wars Pro, Brent, Ruben, Lucas, and B,
Star Wars
Iron
Pro.
Maiden, Robin, Jose, Seaton, Ryan, and Wick, Aaron, Chelsea, Dan, and Mason. Remember, Wick folks, you guys would be streamed live right now. And my friend Justin, Console Kids, will be calling your match however you guys play. So. All right, good luck, everybody.
All right, so the next game is up here. We're playing some John Wick. Aaron is up first. Let's check out how Aaron is doing. What she's got to do is put in 4 credits here for the 4 players that are playing. There's 20 people that are playing in this tournament. 5 games. This is the lineup. If you're not familiar with tournaments, each person typically has match play open. It randomly, well, that not necessarily randomly, but based on the matches that you're having, it'll group you with different people to try to find, who's try to make each round fair. So you're playing against someone that's in your league, you might say. So they're currently setting up the game. The round hasn't started just yet.
You guys have Aaron and
This is the time where, even though he's got a microphone, an announcement, sometimes people are grabbing a drink at the bar, and so not everyone knows. Oh, I'm up. It's my game here.
Oh, sorry.
So we got John Wick, Aaron, Chelsea, Dan, and Mason going to be playing here. Is it Chelsea?
Aaron, you're first.
Aaron is up.
All right,
Come on, Aaron. Let's go.
Yeah.
She's all like, "Can I scan in? Can I scan in on John Wick? Can I scan in?"
I think you can, but I don't think it has anything. So yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to fix the DMD really fast.
All
Looks a little off.
So B gave the permission that Aaron can sign in. Ooh. Look, it's John Wick Ellie.
Hmm?
There we go.
Sorry.
All right. Erin's in right now. She says sorry right now for this amazing gameplay. She's about to drop the hammer right now. So
All right.
I
Look
moved
at
my
her getting
boom arm
all
over
in
the-
there with the skill shot. Okay. Crate skill shot. Not too bad.
So there
So
are
I-
3 skill shots in this game. Do you always go for that one? That's the safest one.
I had heard, like, if you go, maybe you could show them if you open up the IFPA,
Mhm.
or I'm sorry, the match play. If you touch John Wick, the text of John Wick, I believe, or
Oh,
no,
yeah?
view details.
Should I go here?
Yeah, pin tips in the right hand corner,
Oh.
and then you'll see smash the car multiple times,
Yeah.
then left orbit for multi-ball. Soft plunges that go past the second rollover and roll back into the crate are bad. And that's what I wanted to point out.
Oh, I see.
don't go for that because this is what sometimes I do to, like, if I'm there at the game and I'm like, I need to come up with a quick strategy, I'll consult right in here because it has these little tips, and you can put tips in and they get voted on.
This is cool. So yeah, if you're a match player, you're looking for things to do, people are adding in good tips. I like this. I don't
It's
think I've
really
ever
nice.
looked at this before.
Yeah,
Are
but
you
see,
looking at this before you play games?
me? Are you talking to me
Yeah.
or someone
Yeah,
else?
yeah. Are you for you?
Yeah, absolutely. Go to Iron Maiden.
Ah,
Hit view details on Iron Maiden. You were playing that earlier.
Gen tips. Oh, super secret shop.
Yeah, so
Oh,
that
I know
one
about
is
that one.
worth
That's a 20 million.
20 million, right? Yeah.
That's a good one. Don't mummy pop. All right. This
But
is the
don't
secret.
do that if
Go to
ball
match-
saves are turned off
Go to match
because you
play.
will
All right.
drain.
All right, let's pull this off. Get back to this. All right, so here we have right
Chelsea?
now.
Chelsea, yeah?
Yeah, Chelsea. Chelsea's on here with Jose. These are the folks that came all the way from Riverside. So, yeah, represent. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
This guy doesn't want to be on YouTube, so just ignore him. He's no, I'm just kidding. This is my buddy Dan. He's awesome right now, so he's pretty cool. I've been wanting to play with him. I hope I get into a match with him. But these guys right now, normally
First
I
rule of
I don't-
live streaming is you
Yeah.
gotta know when your turn's up.
Oh, is it? Is it my turn? Okay. I'm up. I'm ready. We're on Star Wars. All right.
Oh,
I didn't
Star
pay
Wars.
anybody. All right, Star Wars Pro.
Go look at okay. Anyway. You guys in the chat making all these Diddy jokes. I don't get it. You're gonna have to explain the joke to me. Anyway, so we got our fourth players back here. I think he's going to do a quick login. I wonder if this will be a quick game. The first round was a little brutal. Let's see if this Globe 99 can catch up. See what he's going. I think he's going for the short plunge. Yeah, he got the crate skill shot. Let's see. Ball saves are still alive. He got an orbit there. He's in the dance room. Got the ball. Ooh, nice right ramp there. Tried to go for the left ramp. Nope. Okay. Right orbit. Not too bad. Right ramp. Left ramp. Ooh, look at these combos. He's just getting another orbit. Does he keep the ball alive? Yes, he was able to catch that ball. Now he's got a couple lights that are blinking, calling to him. Can he make them? I think what he should be doing right now is going for spelling Winston, but he is not. He's going for some. Oh, there we go. There we go. Ooh, he loves that
Let
right
me
ramp.
mute to see if this fits.
Ooh, nice. Jackpot. Oh. Look at that bounce. All right, let's see where he ended up. You got to trust the bounce. You got to understand how rubber works. Rubber.
Yeah, like I love it when
Bounces.
people kind of let the ball bounce and it kind of controls. Like flipper control is always. That's the thing. We're like, oh, good players trust.
Who's
the
that
rubber.
behind you?
They trust the bounce.
Oh, I see. It was I forgot her name already.
So they're back now on ball
Aaron?
2. Aaron's back up. Looks like get the skill shot for the crate shot again. And then so the highest skill shot is the VIP room. It's the third one. So not the
The
car,
dance room.
but the dance room. Yeah, that's the highest skill shot. It's like a 650 or thousand skill shot. So
Yeah.
it's still not a high scoring game. I think that's the thing with Zombies that still gets me. It's gotten a little bit better. You know, I think the scoring in some of the modes are kind of easier to play. But yeah, it's not as easy as
See, she keeps
Other
on,
games.
she's not letting it bounce.
nice. Just getting around.
There we go. Oh. Ooh, it's starting to mode.
Starting a mode.
There we
So
go.
now
She has an
crate
assignment.
open up, starting a mode.
Whoa. She's got some speed. Oh, that's a nice ramp shot. Bounce. Don't be afraid of that ball. There. Okay. Yeah, keep that. Oh, ball lock 1. Was that ball lock there? Maybe not. Oh.
It's the frustration. All right, so when you were getting your drink, do you have weird quirks? Like, do you ever see people do weird quirks when they play? Like after they drain a ball or like something else? Like,
Oh
the
yeah.
craziest thing you've seen.
I think the thing that I find funny is when someone lifts up their back leg, they bend their knee, and you know, and their
They do a
leg
little like
goes.
kick, like a little like
You-
bowling.
You
side.
do it, but I think it's like you're kind of moving your body to kind of move the
Pinball machine.
pinball machine.
Slap save-ish, right?
Yeah, I'm not talking about a little slap save or just a weight balance thing. I'm talking about they're like, oh, and their leg just like touches. It's like their foot touches their butt. They're like, oh. Yeah.
I had one kid that was playing like super excited. He would like almost like skip every time. He'd be like,
yeah.
But I was saying like one of my favorite people, Robin over here to my right. Every time he loses, he like prays to the pinball gods. He's like, he's like, I appreciate my ball.
Yeah.
I love it every time he does it. It's so good. Yeah,
So-
everybody has their thing.
Oh, Chelsea is Chelsea. She got into a
Oh, she's in a
multi-ball.
multi-ball. That's right. I don't know
There
if
you
she started a mode yet. But, yeah.
So
The ball saves have been really good with this so far too. So, I think, am I up?
So there are two quirks I want to tell you about, B. When you're
All right,
when you're
I'm up on.
Oh,
Solid.
you're up. Okay. Fist of Love, Diddy Kong. All right, ball added and a multi-ball. Extra ball is lit. Come on, Chelsea. Let's go. 3 balls alive. Still with a ball save. So slap it. Hit those shots. Okay, I think maybe it's not blinking anymore. Yeah, a little bit more control. Let's add it. Ooh, lost the ball. Let's see if it comes back out. Oh, I think she's got the extra ball. That's why it's a solid light. Okay, there we go. Oh. She's trying to cradle and hold on. Oh, nice little save over there. Little nudge. Okay. Got the crate. What is happening now? Nice flipper play. Ooh, nice jackpot. Very good. Right orbit. Ooh, look at that little ball play. Oh, bounce it. Yes. Hold it. Yes. Okay, very good. Okay. Take a breath. Left orbit. Another orbit. Ooh. All right, let's. Yes. No. Yes. Exactly that. Yes. More of that. Okay. Nice. This is getting some long play. You gonna get another mode? We're in another mode. Very good. Extra ball is lit. You're gonna get another extra ball. Okay. Oh, left drain. We're gonna get B back here in just a second. There he is. He's coming. Has he started his ball already, or did he end his ball? Okay, he's in the back there, playing Star Wars. So I think he's just up. All right, total bonus. Let's see what Chelsea ends up being at. There's the extra ball. Can't really see the score.
Dennis sent his love, by the way. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
he's the everything.
let me see if I can
Just saw that you were on there.
see it better here.
I will.
All right.
Grateful.
80, 19. I can't really see. Yeah, I think she's in the lead. What's up, B? How was your ball?
It was fast. Star Wars, even though I own the game and I know what to do, the bounces in that game are pretty brutal. Like, it's a wide open play field. But yeah, the swings into the lanes are just really rough. But the strategy for that game is to, I pick Han as the character because I can hit the hot shot the easiest. And then there's a +5 TIE fighter that you get in order to like start. And so there's a little mode where if you start up the TIE fighter kind of like kill shot, you hit the TIE mode and you hit the button, and then if you get 35 TIE fighters, you start multi-ball. So if you do it 3 times for 3 balls, you already spotted 15 TIE fighters. And then when you do that mode where you hit it, you can get up to 20 hits each time. So it's like almost a guaranteed multi-ball if you do it +5 each time. So that's the strategy on Star Wars.
Very cool.
So ball 3, I'm saving up my ball 3. I'm ready. So ball 3, I will be guaranteed a multi-ball, and hopefully I'll be able to catch up on that game. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm player 4 on that one, so I'll be able to see. I'm behind right now. I'm 30 million. I think the top player has like 100 million. So I can get up there pretty quickly on that one. All right, we're on ball 2 right now.
Yeah, that's right, Mark. Mark asks if the game was in tournament mode, wouldn't she have
Correct.
gotten points for the extra ball and not have to plunge? Yeah.
Yeah, so do you guys play in tournament mode at your place? Does the operator take the time to go?
Not usually. So when we play state, yeah. For state, everything's in tournament mode. And then when it's not state, even when we do 2-day tournaments, it's typically just the honor system. And I don't think anyone's broken the rule of, you just plunge your extra ball. It's probably quicker if they did turn that off, but they don't take the time. And we just honor, whatever points you end up getting from that single. It's on most games, it's a single plunge. I think Foo Fighters has a few where Foo Fighters is an interesting one. That ball can like auto plunge for a long time.
So if I was a better pinball host for running this tournament, I would take the time, come here an hour early, turn all the machines to tournament mode. So the operator used to have another guy that was on his payroll come and do this and like would put it into tournament mode. But it's time. It takes time to do it, and then it takes time to do it afterwards. But since this is all volunteer run, and a lot of tournaments are kind of run by volunteers, folks, and not the operators themselves. That's why it's not usually in tournament mode unless it's like an official event, like you said, like
like a big event.
Yeah. All right, Aaron's on ball 3. She's concentrating, and it didn't go. I'm sorry, Aaron.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about quirks. So Parker, who plays in our tournaments, one of his quirks is after he does something really good, he goes like this. He's like he does this like at the back box. It's like he's talking to the head of the pinball machine. He's like, "Yeah, you and me."
We're gonna talk about this game.
All right. How was it for you?
It was awful.
Yeah. Do you
John
have
Wick's
any?
the best, right?
Do you have any quirks when you play pinball? Like, what's the weirdest thing you've seen people play?
I lead with the ball as it goes down the center.
Yes.
Yes.
Straight down the middle.
I
You
say,
ever-
please, please, please.
Do you ever trade to the ball?
No. I played a poker once, not the.
You play poker?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry. I have one more here.
Okay, this is the other one. This is P10 right here. Hello.
Now we'll let you go on.
All right.
All right.
Cheers. It's a
So
fun pinball community.
yeah, the other quirk is there's this guy Mitch He's a really nice guy. He's very, very nice. However, he has a very interesting quirk. He gets very mad at the machine when it drains.
Yeah.
And he will move the machine after it's drained in anger. And everyone's like, "Whoa, Mitch, calm down." And he storms off and he's like, "F that machine," right? And I'll see him do that. He will do that when he's way in the lead. Like
when he's winning.
even when he's like,
Like-
there's no like I'm not joking. Fourth player, third, I'm sorry, yeah. Fourth player, third ball, he just won, but he didn't get his way with the ball, and the machine will literally touch the next machine. And he'll be like, "God," and just like take off his headphones and storm off.
That's
And
where
then he
the,
calms down, and then he's the coolest dude ever. Super nice.
when the operators are like, "Easy on the machines, man. Don't hurt my investment."
Yeah.
There was a couple here, like when you hear the little like when a pinball machine moves, it's heavy and it makes
Mhm.
a loud like.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's always like somebody's extra passionate about their pinball. Somebody really likes it. There's one guy that plays. His name is Robert Potter. He's really good. But when he plays, like he's like hunched over, but he does a very slow like, and then like he just moves the whole thing, but like it's slow motion. It's so funny because you can kind of tell when it's happening. But I guess if you're not nudging, you're not trying, right? So I mean, like, yeah.
Wow.
So-
Mark is saying he had a guy get disqualified last week on a classic
Oh.
machine for a tilt. Oh,
like
tilt.
DQ. Oh, okay.
I think DQ he means disqualified, right?
Yeah. Like because he tilted, like does he over tilted? Like what was the scenario
tilt
where
frame?
like he actually got extra disqualified for a tilt? Maybe it's like people are like abusive to a game and doing things that are like, just not kosher.
Yeah.
Those aren't great to do for sure. All right.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
All right, let's see how Wick is doing right now. I think we're almost down to the last player on ball 3. Yeah. How you feeling? All right. Of course. Okay. Are you guys done? You guys have one more player.
I think we got one more player.
One more player. All right. Who's in the lead right now?
Ooh.
Close.
I don't even know if I scored.
Here it comes. Let's see.
In the lead with
22 million? Yeah,
22
he just.
million. Chelsea with 19.
Oh. Yes. B.
And Aaron with 6. So Mason's got a little ways to go. He's got 2 million. So he's got about 20 million to go. He can get there. If he gets into a mode, and he gets into a multi-ball, he can get there. So, yeah. Oh, he tilts it so hard, it tilts the next player's ball as well. Oh, yeah. So that makes sense. So if
Yeah.
you tilt, or like even if there's like tilt warning, sometimes before you play, some people just let the ball just drain, or like just let the ball settle, or the machine settle, because the tilt bob is still swinging. But I guess if it like drained and then he didn't have a chance to let it settle and it tilted the next person, I see what happened. That sucks.
I
All right.
see.
So John Wick is done. Let's go over to our scoreboard and see where we're at. So we got at least a couple of games done right now. We got Led Zeppelin. Suggestions are done. So suggestions. Siren again. Oh, and Dylan getting second again. Look at
Nice.
that. The 8-year-old putting on first and second.
Very
And then we
cool.
had Wick. So Dan took it down.
I took it down.
Took it down, Dan. All right. And then second was Chelsea.
Chelsea.
And then Aaron. Is that right? And then Mason. All right. Is that confirmed? That look good? All right. 2 down. 3 to go. And look at that. Here's what I like. Dan tied for second now.
For
And-
a minute.
And Dylan in second place. There you go. All right, our
Wow.
8-year-old out of everybody tied for second place. He's ruling the world right now until the next couple games finish. But I'm in 16th place out of 20 people, so I'm almost ready for my comeback. I'm almost ready right now.
You ready
So
for it?
this is
Let's see
fun.
what game you're going to get next.
I know. Well, I mean,
Are we
Star
on-
Wars is always like one of my like, oh yeah, I know how to play that game. But like, I own Star
Yeah.
Wars, Led Zeppelin, or not Zeppelin, Foo Fighters, and Godzilla here. But every time I play a game that I own, like it's not the same. Like,
It's not the
do you
same.
feel that way? Yeah. It's not the racing.
Yeah, you have to adjust to the nuances of the game on location.
And I don't play it enough because I own it. I'm like, I don't want to play a game that I own. So that's my fault.
Oh yeah,
You-
like no, I get when I'm warming up, I'm playing the games that I own to adjust to the game. Like when we did do Godzilla as an example, when you hit the scoop for Godzilla, every game, this is one of the keys. The way the ball comes back out of the scoop in Godzilla is that there's a change. It's will it bounce? Do you need to flip to catch it? You know, how do you react to catch the ball when it goes into, you know, what is that shot called? But the scoop, you know?
I think that's it. Yeah. When the Godzilla's a good example. Like when it pops out, I normally catch it on my left flipper, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of comes there.
Yeah, but
I
mine
was
at home,
doing
it
something.
bounces. It's a
It
perfect.
bounces?
It bounces and goes to the right flipper.
To the right flipper.
Yeah, so I
think
just
this
do
one
nothing.
bounced, and then it like went over to the out lane or something like that. It
Yeah.
bounced too far or something. I was like,
I've played one that did that.
crazy.
Yeah. Then let's see, what's another okay, so 007 is 007 at location when you shoot up the Grant shot, it'll do a nice little bump off of Grant to the left flipper. Mine goes drain. It will just drain, you know, the train shot in between the. So on mine, like when it's if I didn't make that shot all the way and it's coming down slow, I have to nudge
Smack it.
like right at the end, but it usually drains. Like I've been thinking of on the 007 that I have putting like a little door stop like right at the edge so that when it's draining down, it'll kind of kick out.
Are you planning on keeping your bond? Isn't that one that you were saying that you potentially would move? Is that on your lower priority list?
I don't know. I don't know. Mando maybe. I don't really know.
Bond is done. So where are we at? Jason? Quasar? Sam 4, is that right? All right. Bond is done. We're waiting for Star Wars and Maiden. Maiden looks like it's on ball 2. Jose's got a really good ball right now. It's 223
Nice.
million on ball 2 right now.
Very good.
Everybody else is in 35 million, 2 million ish. So he's just making sure he's getting up there. But you want to let the players play. All right. So I'm up on Star Wars, ball 4. Let's see if I can get it.
All right. Let's move back to here. So what's going on in the chat? Let's play a little game. What is your favorite pinball machine, table, whichever one you want to call it, that you enjoy playing recently? What are you really jazzed about? Or if you're not, say that you're not really jazzed about any game, but you would like to hear suggestions from other people. Let's have got a couple people in the chat here. Feel welcome to share your thoughts in the chat while we wait for B's game to end and him to return. And let's see, where were we at on it? It was Star Wars needs to finish up, and then Iron Maiden is on round 2, ball 2 right now. So one of the games that I'm excited about this year is hopefully we'll get an announcement about King Kong. Supposedly King Kong is coming out. It'll be like another Godzilla type monster game. Hopefully it's the same team that did King Kong, and some great code. Maybe it'll have a building with Godzilla. Fist of Love says he's really interested in Evil Dead. I just saw a post by Don's Arcade. I think he's going to be streaming the Evil Dead. Don's Pinball Podcast. If you follow him on Facebook, I think he's going to be doing some streams of Evil Dead, Fist of Love. Some of those streams are pretty fun. Let's see. Let me pull that up and see if that's accurate. That's just based on some memory. Don's Pinball Podcast. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Hold on a second. So, how'd it go, B? Yeah. So
All right.
Don's Pinball Podcast will have. He says looks like he's gonna be streaming on Saturday. Yeah. What's up, B? How'd
We
you
are
do?
finished. I ended up getting third because 2 people got over 500 million. So Ruben, Brent, B, Lucas took it down. We're gonna approve those scores. All right, round 3 is now done. Standing so far right now, Zyron's still up top. Ruben in second place. Scott, Jason tied for third. Dan, Chelsea, Dylan in the running in 5th place. Again, top 3 make that money tonight. So we're going to get into round 4 right now. Round 4 is up. John Wick has Ruben, Robin, Aaron, and Sam. Fu, Quasar, Zyron, Brent, and Seaton. Mario Brothers in the house. Chelsea, Lucas, Mitch, and Scott. Star Wars, Jose, Luke, Jason, and Dan. And Pulp Fiction, Ryan and Mason, B, and Dylan. Get it.
Do you know what this means?
What does this mean?
Do you know what this means? It means that there. That's not what I wanted. What am I doing? It means there is no John Wick right now, right?
No, there's Wick.
What happened to the Iron Maiden game?
What's that?
What happened to the Iron Maiden game?
Iron
did
Maiden
you-
got him.
Because we're not done yet.
Yeah, buddy.
Somebody
Oh.
reported our game or something.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
Ooh, let's see what he's gonna do.
We're barely on ball 3,
Oh,
player
you guys
1.
are barely on ball 3? Oh,
Yeah, player 1.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, it didn't go. All right, so you guys can finish out Maiden. Okay, I'm still not there. All right, sorry about that. Maiden is still going before you play your next round. So Maiden is still going on. My fault. I missed that. So Maiden is still going on. That was my boo-boo.
All right, I screwed up your layout.
You
See,
did?
How do I fix it?
It's okay. You got it? We're going to move this one over here.
Boom.
And then move you over here. Move this one here. And move that one there.
Nice.
There it is.
Look how good you are.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see.
I should have said something because I was all like, wait a second, Iron Maiden. Because you said it was ball 2 just a moment ago. But I don't know. I thought maybe it's
It's not popping out. You know what happened was from my angle point right here, I couldn't see Iron Maiden on this viewpoint right here, and so
Mm.
there was something wrong. Yeah. What's that?
We need to see the order.
Oh, Maiden's not done. So from the previous round. Yeah. Unless you guys have it.
We would like to know the order on our
but B,
No, it's still valid. Yeah. So if everybody in your round working on that, we're good.
B is right. This is how you do a tournament horribly. The title. How to host. Oh, I thought the title of the show was how to host a pinball tournament live horribly. But yeah, but I'm sorry, I was making a joke. Maybe he changed the
I was
title
like, it was at one
of
point.
the show.
Yeah, this thing like.
So
locked
chaos
my
is
view.
brewing here. I'm not really sure how he's going to handle it because I think he started.
Oh, that's the only one.
Did he start the next round before the previous round was finished? Because this is round 4 that's coming up, but there's still people playing Iron Maiden. So, but I don't know. He's doing the format of his tournament might not matter because he's not doing the Swiss pairing. Swiss pairing, for sure. Like, you gotta finish the game because they're gonna make people that play similarly compete against each other. So if you're ranking in first, in the top 4, the top 4 people will probably play against each other.
I know. I just
See what happens.
But I've been playing his tournament. Yeah. Correct.
All right. Well, let's see. So Suckless asks, "Is this an official tournament or just for fun?" This is for IFPA points, so it's an official tournament. So this is where we're. So they just finished. They're like actually on round 3, and then I think round 4 is coming up. But he kind of launched the next round before, so I think they're working out. They're waiting for Iron Maiden to officially finish. He'll update the rankings map, and so this is what is happening. This is a tournament that is live in the Los Angeles area. These are the current people that will going to be playing the round 4. And what's pretty interesting is there is a very high qualified player.
All right, Maiden officially finished.
Okay,
so
did
let me
finish.
Go back, double check this.
All right. So go
All
back
right,
to
so where are
round
we at
3.
on Maiden? Who's number 1? Jose.
All right, putting in the rankings here.
Then who's 2? Robin. Brian. Stephen. So good. All right. So there's updated standing.
There we go.
All right. Let's go back to matches. And now we're back in round 4. All right.
Okay. Now
All right.
we're moving
round
on.
4.
To
We
round
got
4.
2 more rounds, and then we're out.
It's good. It's good.
All right, I'm
So
gonna
B
load up
is
Pulp
now
Fiction real
moving
fast, and I'll come
to
right back.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, I'm on Pulp. Hopefully
Okay.
it works out okay.
All right. Cool. So we'll have we are streaming the John Wick machine. So he's got the tournament set up where John Wick is preferred to keep into the rounds because of the live streaming of John Wick. We got 4 players that are coming up to the John Wick. We've been we're gonna see the variety of the 20 players throughout the day, so or throughout this tournament, and we'll kind of see their different strategies of playing John Wick. And here's B back.
Thanks for hanging out, man. This is fun.
Yeah.
Hope
You
it's
coin
been
in on,
entertaining.
Pulp Fiction.
I'm 3rd on Pulp Fiction, so I got a little bit of time. So let's talk strategy for Pulp Fiction. Do you know the game? Like what to do?
I've not played it in a tournament, so let's check the view details.
Yeah, let's go over here. So Pulp Fiction kind of has a drop target right in the middle of the playfield. So the only tip here is hold the left flipper for the super skill shot. So if you hold it, it'll go past the top and kind of zip around like James Bond. And then you get 4 lanes that are like lit up rainbow shots. If you hit that first, it's 100,000 points. 100,000 points is pretty good for Pulp Fiction, so it is worth it. But the bad thing about it is that you lose your ball save if you do the super skill shot. So
Oh,
if you
really?
miss
Like
it,
instantly, the ball save is off.
Yeah, a ball save is off. So if you miss it and it goes straight down, no ball save. But if you go into the regular mode, then so it's kind of like a catch. But I've seen people win off of a skill shot because it's 100,000 points, and that's like kind of a low
Yeah.
thing. The other thing to do, which is I'm surprised there's not more pro tips on here, but the main strategy I would say, hitting the drop targets opens up the little scoop in the center to lock the ball. So after you drop the 3 targets, you can then lock 3 balls. And then the multi-ball is you got to hit those same drop targets, and then you get it into the same drop target, and that starts points, and you just go over and over again. So if you're good at hitting the middle target, and sometimes you can kind of backhand it, it kind of is supposed to go off of the right flipper. The other thing is at the very top of the playfield for Pulp, there's a little saucer, and if you get it into that little saucer, you light up one of the 5 Pulp Fiction characters, and then afterwards you have to hit it into the right saucer lane to collect that character. So that's a way to start modes. So that's one thing to do there. And then the left drop targets are pretty hard to be able to get it going. You need something? You're looking at? Here? Oh, you're reading that? Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's the thing. So that's Pulp Fiction, and again, a good score, a couple 100,000. I think the most I've ever seen anybody ever get on that game is like the game rolls over after a million or like 10 million. So then like 15 million is like the highest score I've seen.
I see. So good strategy. Oh, that's an interesting one. You go for the hold down the left flipper and try to get that super skill shot, but you sacrifice ball save. Huh.
All right, we got Robin. So this is my friend with the headphones, the guy that does the little. Maybe we can see him do that after he drains right now. All right, I'm up. All right, I'm up on Pulp, so you can watch Robin and see.
All right, let's check out Rob. Oh, I like Robin. He pumps the brake. He pumps the flipper on it. He's like, yeah. Let's get it ready. Okay. Let's see. Now he's got it into the multi-ball. All right, and he's letting it fly, letting it rip. Look at him go. He's just, come on, dancing around, keeping that ball going pretty fast. He's got the ball save still on, so he lets it drain no problem. Okay. Kind of up that. Oh, okay. So now he's starting to cradle, starting to hold on to it. Okay. Let's see. Still multi-ball flying. Let's go. Hit those lights. He got the level 3. So like Scott was saying earlier, one of his techniques on John Wick. Are you done with Pulp Fiction already?
I missed my super skill shot. No, it's like, but I didn't do that well either. So, he's in the lights out mode right now. So like, right? See that
is it
earlier?
really?
He was
So-
he was in lights out.
So this is, if I understand correctly, like so when you're actually playing, that's crazy because I've not seen lights out on an LE.
Yeah. It looks very bright on the screen, but if I'm looking at it in person, everything is dark. So there's nothing lit up except for those like amber lights that are super bright.
Yeah.
So the exposure on this webcam isn't that great. But there's no lit shots. But normally, if it wasn't in lights out mode, you would see something to shoot. You would see either the enemies lit up to shoot, or if you're in a mode, something else. So essentially, you're just blindly shooting
You're blind.
whatever mode.
But they're lit, right? That's my
But
understanding, right?
now it's lit. Now he's back at him.
No, but
solid-
what I mean is, right? Like lights are out, but
Yeah.
whatever's lit is still lit. You just don't know
yes,
what.
yeah, exactly.
You're just
Exactly.
guessing.
You're just guessing. Yeah. So then I've had to remember.
Or maybe, I don't know. I haven't advanced my strategy on it. Like,
Yeah.
if you know the mode you're in and
Yeah.
you know the shots, like what order they're going to light up, maybe you go lights out and you can be like, I know the shots. I just try to aim for big stuff, you know, try to hit some ramps and stuff, and it seems to work.
You didn't do it. I was saying my favorite thing that you do is when you go like this.
Oh,
Yeah,
I haven't
Robin.
done that one in a while.
Yeah.
I gotta bring that one back
You
though.
do?
I gotta
Okay.
bring it back. I forgot about that.
Oh,
one.
okay.
No, I gotta bring it back.
You gotta-
The
you
new
gotta-
one is kind of for a while. I was always angry
Okay.
at the drain,
Okay.
and now I say thank you for draining.
Thank
you for the opportunity.
for the opportunity.
Be grateful.
You want to talk to my friend Justin a little bit?
Who? Justin?
Yeah. This is Justin.
So B just randomly grabs
Hey,
people and
Justin.
says, you have to talk to a random stranger now on the
Oh.
internet. All right,
How's
so
it going?
what's pretty good. What's your favorite game?
What's that?
What's your favorite pinball game?
Right now, believe it or not, I have a new favorite game, and it's been around this whole time. But lately, I've been really getting into Beatles.
Really?
Yeah, well, I played Sea Witch last week, the original playing field for it, and it was just, oh my god, I was just really loving Sea Witch. So when I play Beatles now, I'm like back in that Sea Witch game.
I see.
And
Do you
I
like
really
the IP
enjoy
of Beatles as well?
Yeah, and I'm really starting to trying to get the modes and get all 5 modes and get it all the way back up against the magnet stuff. The Wizard mode, it's such a great feeling.
Yeah. I wish I had an
like-
opportunity to play it. We don't have a Beatles. I live in Iowa. We don't have a Beatles around here, but yeah,
But
we
you played
had
it
it.
before.
What's that?
You played it before.
Yeah. It was at an arcade here. Then they sold it and got rid of it. I don't know. why.
Oh,
They should bring it back.
yeah, or Sea Witch. I really recommend if you can find one. I bet they're pretty rare, but that's a great.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I like also games I like. Usually it's when I start to learn the game more, I get deeper into it. Like the Beatles, I like also not only for the playing field, but learning the modes and learning when I know what shots to take.
like James Bond 007.
Yep.
Get more familiar with the modes, and of course Godzilla and Jaws. These are very popular games, but for good reason because they
Yeah.
have a very developed skill, like rule set and the modes, and I really enjoy it.
Yeah, a lot of variety in all those games. Every mode's got a different little puzzle that you got to solve, and yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like you're in an arcade right now too. Is that the case?
I'm at home. I there's not a lot of arcades where I live, so I
Oh,
have
okay.
to build one in my own home.
Oh, so you have a home arcade behind you. Right
Home
there.
arcade, yeah.
Oh, and that's an actual. That's not like a backdrop.
Not a
that's-
green screen.
That's not a green screen. That's an actual. That's where the actual machines back
those
there.
are
Okay.
those are live.
And you have a collection of those moderns that you have. Collection of
Yeah, I
modern-
don't. The oldest ones I have is the Pinball 2000s that had the CRTs in them. So I have I have both of those.
Okay.
And then I have for older ones, I got well, it's not that old, but I got a couple DMD games. I got the Star Trek,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
The Star Trek, the Pro,
the Stern one.
Oh, the Stern one. That's a great one.
Yeah, that one's pretty fun. And then
Oh, yeah, with that the famous pinball designer, right? Is Steve Ritchie, right?
Steve Ritchie, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a great game. That's a great game. We used to have one. I played that one a bunch. I don't have one. I don't really have one on location, but I'm an on location player. And so I'm lucky. I live in LA, near Beam, so there's plenty of on location places to go to, plenty of arcades.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man.
Nice. And so you have what's your newest addition to your?
I
home
do
arcade?
have X-Men, so that's kind
Okay.
of the newest one. But my
Oh,
favorite is
that's a brand new game?
Jaws.
Was that?
Jaws? I think Jaws is the best one out. Right
Do you prefer pro or premium?
Jaws Premium I really like because all the shots, like let's say you're playing Mako on Jaws, you hit a shot and then the Jaws comes out of the water and it's like, come hit me, right? And the Pro is just like, okay, the light's flashing.
Right.
And it's okay, but for that reason, there's something about, when you're actually going after the Great White and you're going after,
I tend to prefer premium games with the upper playing field, especially with Jaws.
Yeah.
I think it really adds a lot to the game.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
But I
You
think
want-
like James Bond
I would
is a
love to
good
talk
pro.
to you.
Like James Bond's a great pro.
And as far as we can speak,
Hey, we have a visitor from Ohio that wants to talk to you. Here we go.
Okay.
Ohio,
You're from Ohio? Where are you from? Idaho? Idaho, Ohio.
Iowa,
What is up?
but
Lucas,
I'm
right?
Idaho.
You're
This
from
is where we
Idaho?
go. Yes.
Where in Idaho are you from?
Boise, the capital city.
Cool. So I'm from
Capital
Iowa.
City, baby. I didn't
But-
say Iowa, motherfucker. Listen to me. I said
No.
Idaho.
I'm from
Idaho,
Iowa.
but I'm not Idaho.
I'm from Iowa.
But I'm a pimp. I'm not Idaho.
Let me ask you a
I'm not even
question.
a pimp.
Can I ask you a
I
question?
love my girlfriend. Let me put that out there.
Let me ask you a question. Do some people think that you're from Iowa, the corn state?
Bro, that's a tilted question. I'm not even gonna answer it.
The reason why is
Hey,
because
guess what? You can keep on. Go ahead.
I'm from Iowa, and people say that I'm from Idaho, the potato state. And I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
no.
No, I'm definitely from the corn state, but I grow a lot of potatoes. And I put them in my back pockets. Travel with them. No worries. We're in California. And this
Yeah.
is beautiful. Like,
You staying away from
so
the
I got off.
fires?
I got on the plane, 20 degrees. Got off the plane, 70. Get the fuck out of here.
That's
Thank you
amazing.
for having. Hey, I love you, Mom. Thank you for letting me be here. And my buddy Brian for letting me chill on the boat in fucking Long Beach. Yeah. Okay, so we got John Wick, right? So
Yeah.
he's on the multi-ball, and he just hit it in the cat. Yes, he's killing it, dude. So what you have to do here is just
Mhm.
keep it alive. And what multi-ball is he in? So what you want to do is keep smacking either the captive ball or the par, and I'm not sure which multi-ball he's in. So every time you smack that motherfucker, it's gonna give you points. That's all that matters. You just smack that motherfucker over and over and over again. Hit a couple shots here and there, then it'll relight. Smack that motherfucker. Bang-a-rang, Rufio. You get a lot of points. That's how you do it.
Yeah, man.
No, I love this game. There's a lot of hate on this game, but I have ADHD, so like playing this game is fantabulous for me. You just fucking let your flippers go.
Yeah. What's your strategy on this game?
Just let your flippers go.
Oh, my friend's watching.
Dude, this is my new friend.
Yep, brother
Yep.
from another mother.
Yeah, he's from North Carolina.
Oh, Nashville.
Where?
Nashville, baby.
Nashville, baby.
Yeah.
Right.
My bad.
You were close.
All right, it's all good.
That's Tennessee, baby. Call out to Tanner Wade. That guy's a G. Met him a couple years ago, or just last year.
Yep.
He was the Tennessee champion of last.
Tanner Wade,
That guy was a dude. That guy was a
Austin
dude.
Kerrigan, Eric Klotz.
Totally, dude. Hey, doesn't matter. Look, this baby's going right here. Check her out. Ready? See what she got.
Yeah.
What do you think? She gonna go for the crate skill
Gotta
shot?
go. Gotta
She's
play.
gonna go for the crate skill shot. Nope. Oh,
Shout out to the Nashville peeps. What's up, guys? Eric, Austin. Where are we streaming at?
all right.
yeah.
So,
There we go.
what's your name?
Jason Wilberding.
Jason. So,
Yeah.
what's your favorite game right now?
Iron Maiden, I'd have to say, but
Oh, so
say
good.
right behind it's Metallica, new remastered.
What are you thinking of Metallica?
Oh,
I mean, you're wearing the shirt, right? You gotta
Yeah.
love Metallica, right?
right, baby. The new
Okay,
one's
so
awesome.
Metallica versus Iron Maiden on the game, not the band, but the
Yeah.
game.
I would say on the game,
I blame you.
I gotta go Iron Maiden. Well, if it's pro to pro, the OG pro to the
Okay.
to the modern pro. But if it's the remastered, it's kind of tough to not take it. I haven't played the premium. I played the LE a bunch. I own one actually, so never bought an LE. I'm not an LE buyer.
Yeah.
But that game, I had to have it because I love the band and it kicks ass. The shots very similar, but it's even got more, and they keep adding to it. They're putting a lot behind it. I think Wick, which we're watching, I think Wick is going to be one of those games that's going to come up and surprise a lot of people that discounted it and that hated it. They haven't spent time on it. They haven't written code, but it shoots great. Like you can't change the play field, really. I mean, that's the
Yeah.
play field. This one's set up a little flat, but I played the first round and tanked. But it's set up. It's set up great. Yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
I don't really like the John Wick theme, but the game I love. It's great. Like at first, I wasn't a big fan because I felt like it was like a low score, like TMNT,
Yeah.
and a little too brutal. But then
Yeah.
I actually like studied the strategy of the game just a little, not even a lot.
You don't have,
Yeah.
If you take a multi-ball, if you take the,
Yep.
at least what happened to me, I took the multi-ball and I shouldn't have. I should have had a mode started,
Mhm.
then take the multi-ball, hit the trunk. I don't know all the different names of the,
Sure.
because I've watched the movies now and helped put some of it together. But yeah, you're right. But it's there. I mean, the shots are great. They're
Mhm.
tight. Yeah. It reminds me a little of, I know in a weird way, you might not get this reference, but to me, it reminds me a little of Houdini.
Oh,
Like
I haven't played that
Houdini,
much.
super tight,
Yeah, I'll
So-
have to check that out. Do a comparison. Houdini.
Well, man,
That's-
hey, I was just coming over to tell what's his name, he was up, and they're welcoming us here. I don't know if you're a South Bay guy or what, but I lived in the South Bay for a long time and came back to help my sons and found out there was a tournament here. It's a great place. You guys are doing a great job. Appreciate
That's
it,
awesome,
man.
man.
Awesome.
That was kind of fun. Just chatting with some people. I'm taking a look at Houdini now. Houdini, like American Pinball, right?
Like, win some money. All right, how's it going?
Pretty good. So, Jason, I think his name was.
Yes. Uh-huh.
He was saying that John Wick kind of reminds him of Houdini.
All right. But I gotta enter some scores. So Ruben's on right now, but
Okay.
we're gonna enter some scores real quick.
Yep.
All right. So we got Super Mario Brothers. What do we got? Lucas. Nick. Chelsea. All right. We got a couple of games done. Guess what? Guess who took first place in Pulp Fiction? That's
Oh!
right. We
What-
got 1,000,000 points.
Did you
I
get
had a
that
good
skill
ball
shot?
too. I didn't hit the skill shot, but I did do the multi ball with the drop
Okay.
target.
My daughter.
So yeah, so I got that. I did. I beat your daughter. Yes, I did. But yeah, so I got 1,000,000 points. The next closest was like 200,000. So I did pretty good for myself. I did pretty good.
Wait, what was your score?
Oh, I got over 1,000,000 points on
Oh,
Pulp.
nice.
So yeah, I was pretty proud of that. I think my high is like 4 million. So yeah, I'm moving on up. Look, I'm currently 6th place, but you know,
Hey,
probably not going to get into.
but
it,
it's the
but-
first points.
Yeah. But we only got
entered.
one more round after this, and then we're done. So
Hey, you could do it.
could be if everybody else just tanks. You know, I don't want to
Yeah.
get first. I just want to get third. I just want to get my money back. And,
Oh, third place is it was a
we got more scores.
free tournament.
All right, Foo Fighters. Here we go. Give it to me. Hit me.
No surprise. Whatever.
All right,
And then me,
Brent.
wait more.
What is that? Pizza.
What?
Is that right? All right, Wick is still going on. I think they're on ball 3-ish. Yeah, so player 2, ball 3, and then we got Star Wars in the back that's going on right now too. So, all right, it's been a fun night. Let's watch Robin back in here and see if he does his thing. Let's see how he does. Congratulations! Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I get my first place of the night. When the tournaments were just about 7 or 8 people, I was like, yeah, I'm always consistently getting first or second, but it's a good thing to have good players, you know. So, makes you play better. Makes you play better.
Yeah, but like the more players, right? The more points you're gonna get. Is that wait? How's that work?
The what?
Is that only when in state? Like certain games. This is the thing I need to understand. Like when the scores are actually submitted, right? So you're playing the round and you get 7 points if you get first place, right? 7,
Yes.
5, 3, 1. Is that how it works? But if you have 20 players and you got first place, you beat 19 players, and then you submit that to IFPA. You gain more IFPA points, right? Is that how it works?
Yeah, so the total number of players does increase the IFPA point value for sure. At the end of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, this will be worth I don't know how much, but we've gotten some people. So the bad thing is you gotta put in the tournament 30 days in advance. So I already gotta start planning my March tournament. So gotta get those on the calendar too. So if you wanna host a tournament, the best practice, I schedule these tournaments for January and February all the way back in December. So having a calendar for about 2 months out is really helpful because I got it on some match play, I got it to the IFPA. We have it posted in our Facebook group. We have our local people that were sharing it out. So the word was getting out. My job was like, hey, Scott, I'll help out. I'll recruit people. We did a good job of recruiting, right? Yeah? All right. So that was the thing. So
Is he at least hooking you up with free beer?
no, but he did buy me enchiladas. So this stream is sponsored by Scott Ramsey because he paid for my meal. And
Hey, and he's letting you stream, so that's fun, right? You have a
yeah,
good
and
time.
as a tournament director, I get the keys to fix things. So those are my perks, you know. So
It's a good perk. I'll take
yeah,
it.
you know, but as a tournament director, you got to open up the machine once in a while, right? You got to bring the ball. So that was the trust. So I'm glad that he got my trust. All right, Star Wars is done. So let's see where we're at with the results of Star Wars. We got Jason, and then Dan.
Oh,
Nope. What's that? Jose,
Oh, let's
Jason,
there we go.
here. Does that look right? Okay. All right. We're just waiting for Wick to finish. So Erin's back on Wick. Let's
Is
check
she
out
on
Erin.
ball 3?
Oh, this is her second time on Wick. All right. So she has redemption points. So that is the thing. So sometimes you can play the same machine twice.
Yep.
It just kind of depends on the balance of,
In a mode.
you know, first it tries to player you with different players. And then afterwards, it tries to put you on different machines. And there are times where you may play the same machine twice in the same tournament. So Erin's here again. So right now, out of the 3 players, or she's player 3 on ball 3. So we got one more player after this. Jess is about to start a multi-ball. There's a ball that's trapped in the VIP room, and they're behind that drop target. So if she hits that drop target, it should start up
Ball safe.
multi-ball. All right.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
oh,
almost. It
she's
kind
got
of
ball
like
safe
didn't.
still.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not dropping. I feel like she hit it twice.
Maybe she didn't hit it hard enough.
Yeah,
She got to put some stank.
but
on
it was like hard enough to make the ball move.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes.
That's a part of the
Yeah.
game I don't understand because in the pro, there is no, there is no drop target there. So
Yeah, that's true.
I wonder. I don't even know how that works on the pro. Like, is there
Funny,
a
sometimes
dance party multi-ball or something?
She's in that like VIP multi-ball. She's at 10 million points. She's chasing 58 million right now. So she's stacked into a mode.
That's good.
You could get there. Yeah.
Oh,
She
got a
has
nice
an
little
ball on
fence
the
around.
left-hand side. So when you're in a multi-ball, if you get into the left scoop where the administration is, that adds a ball. So that's always a thing too.
In the left scoop.
Yeah, in the left scoop.
Okay.
The other thing about the
I think
LE,
she's
it
got
like
it.
has those expression lights. So
Ball
I
in
gotta
hand.
play the next time I do this on potentially a different camera. I'm using the Elgato face cam for that wide shot, and it's like picking up all the lights and the exposure, so it's like extra bright.
Yep.
So we'll see. Hopefully this looks good. I kind of cheated. I was like, I actually messaged StreamYard and was like, is there ever a way for your extra camera to be turned into portrait mode as a feature?
Rotate.
Yeah, rotate it. Because like that's the one thing that like again we're using StreamYard and like it's kind of I knew that this is good for having guests, but it could be a decent way to do a pinball layout. So yeah, I
If
just
they
had
do
to have
the
a boom mic.
rotate, that would be
Yeah.
nice.
I just had to have a boom mic that was like tall enough. So Scott brought a professional boom mic. So in his professional world, he owns like broadcast AV equipment for doing concerts and things. So
Yep.
I was like, I need a boom mic. He's like, how many? I brought 2. He has this big old QSC speaker over here that you would appreciate.
Oh yeah.
It's one of those like ones that have like the built-in bass, the sub in the bottom, and then the speakers up top. So yeah.
What's her score at? 22 or 99 or?
She's at 23, so she's still chasing another 25, and she's
sorry, ball
just drained out the
no.
right out lane. Good efforts. Good efforts. Yeah.
Nice job.
All right.
That was Aaron. We got Sam
That was
up
Aaron.
next.
And now we got Sam. Sam, you're up. All eyes are on you, Sam. You're the last player on round 4 before we end our final round. So it's all on you. Oh, wait. No. Aaron, plunge. She got an extra ball, so she needs to plunge her extra ball. So you can get a skill shot. You can skill shot it.
Get that crate.
Yeah, where's she
No,
gonna get
the
it
dance.
in? Did she get it in? Where did she go? Oh, she got the car. Oh, crate skill shot, 400,000. All right,
Not
that's
bad.
not bad. Oh, and it
it
started
entered a mode.
Yeah.
No, that won't matter.
Yeah. Is it gonna give you a ball save though, or no? And it's gonna shoot at a ball. Boom.
Come on.
Get that sling. Get that sling. 20,000. All right, now she's out. All right. Good ball.
That was cool.
Good job. All right, we have one more round after this too. So yeah, we'll be done in like 20, 30 minutes or so. See how this goes. So talking about, hey, what's up, Biggie D? The end
man?
of the tournament. So as we played, we have 20 players that each played, put in $10. So there's $200 in the pot right now. So typically, like, how do you do your payout, Justin?
I don't know. All I know is 4th place doesn't get anything.
Okay.
3rd place gets their money back.
Mhm.
And 2nd gets
Yes.
more and 1st gets a lot. But I don't know.
Right.
How do you guys do it?
Yeah, we do top 3, and so normally it's kind of like a poker payout where like I do 50% of the pot or 60% goes to 1st place, and then there's like 30 and 10%. The 3rd place gets the money back. With this money, people, I definitely would consider having money back. All right. So Wick is Robin, Aaron, Ruben, and then Sam. All right, round 4 is now done, everybody. So we're going to move into round 5 before we do standings right now. Zyron in first place, Jose in second, Ruben in third. Remember, we're chasing top 3 payouts. So Jason and Robin and Scott could also be in that running. So good luck. Final match right now. Standings are there. We're going to start our final round right now. Good luck, everybody. Round 5 is up. Metallica Premium. Sam, Lucas, Mason, Luke, Wick, Jason, Seaton, Chelsea, and Brent. Jaws, Robin, Zyron, Dan, and B. Foo Fighters, Jose, Scott, Ruben, and Dylan, and Mando, Ryan, Mitch, Quasar, and Aaron. Good luck, everybody. Match number 5.
You're on
So, yeah,
Jaws, huh? What's your strategy on Jaws? Hurry up.
I don't have one. Tell me. Tell me the strategy.
Safely.
Coming up on Wick again,
Yeah.
man.
So, yeah.
I don't
All right,
know.
I'm gonna go coin up into Jaws real quick, and I'll be right back. You can
Okay.
tell me strategy because I'm going last. I have time. I can
Okay,
talk.
okay. All right. So we're going to talk about strategy for Jaws. So what do you think we should do? B is going to play Jaws. Now, I would say the
Jason.
first strategy is to get just the Jaws multi-ball part 1, but starter mode. So
It's very talented.
the
right.
mode, which mode should you go for? This was a fun one in Jaws. You get to pick the mode based on the shot that you go towards. I really like Night Swim. Night Swim is fun and dark.
All right.
Okay.
Give it to me, Jaws.
Okay. There's a couple different strategies. Do you play it a lot? You don't play it a
I
lot.
played it a handful of times, so I know the skill shot is like the soft plunge onto the thing. I know about hitting, bashing the Jaws to kind of like start a couple 5
Multi-ball.
million points. I know Chum Bucket kind of like lights up to be able to start Jaws multi-ball, but I
Right.
never get past part 1 multi-ball. Like I don't know what part 2 is. Like
Part 2 is just like a more difficult. So
you want to
you
show it
could-
off? Yeah. Oh,
We need more than just Stern,
we
right?
got a Jersey
We need
Jack
more than just
representation
Stern,
right
right?
here.
So
As many people as possible.
I would say, is it a Jaws LE?
It's a Jaws Premium,
Does it have the?
so it has the
lights?
upper playfield. Is that
Okay, just I would go after the captive ball
okay?
so that you can chum the blood, right?
Okay.
And then start a mode. So somewhere in there, you're going to go after 2 captive balls. So you're going to go after the chum bucket captive ball. Be really careful, and then you're going to go after the lights, on the machine, so you can get Jaws to pop out, and then start a mode.
So starting a mode is the right orbit.
No. Oh, it depends on what mode you're talking about. So the right orbit is going after a shark.
On the camera. See,
He's gone.
No,
Hold on.
once,
Let me move Stephen. All right.
nice.
We got to show off Seaton right there. So.
No, once.
He's
Okay,
in.
so if you want to go straight for a mode,
Mhm.
all you got to do is hit the shark, and there's the 3 lights that are behind it. You got to make sure the captain ball hits the 3 lights. That will qualify you for a mode, and then any of the 5 shots starts a mode.
I
Any
see.
of the big shots. So the easiest mode to start, you can do it in 2 shots. If you hit the boat and you knock out all the lights, and then do the center ramp, you're gonna go into
Scars.
scars. Yeah, when they start comparing their scars. I think that center shot is the easiest shot.
Yeah,
If
the
you
one
don't
that comes
make
back
it
at
can
you.
drain, right?
Yeah.
But it's the safest shot.
That right out lane to go up orbit to come back around, I feel like it's the hardest. And I have a hard time getting to the upper playfield. Like I'm very, very hard to make that shot consistently. Is that only off of the right flipper to get to the upper playfield?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
when do you go up
you-
there?
When it's lit.
Yeah,
When you
the
want to
lane
start a
is lit,
mode
yeah.
up there, there's a completely different strategy. The other strategy, there's a lot of different strategies, but one of the strategies is do all the beaches. And so that's all the little targets, the small targets. And the 3 dots on Jaws? It's like the beachgoers that are underneath each shot. If you hit those targets, then you're rescuing people.
Mhm.
And if you rescue everybody, you'll go into a wizard mode. And you can crank up a lot of points on that. But it's kind of a longer strategy. The simpler path, I would say, is get a mode ready and then go into a mode and then start your Jaws 1 multi-ball and cradle a couple balls and keep it alive.
What's your high score on Jaws? Like, what's a typical good score for you? You say?
I recently did like 700 or 800 million. I haven't hit a billion yet, but
But like in
every-
tournaments, like what do you say is like?
I think I've done like 300 million in a tournament.
So he's the
Um,
night swim mode. Is there any mode that's like pretty? Like, I don't understand what to do like in stars or night swim. Like, I mean, shoot the lit target thing. But, oh, tell me like O-ring, like that. That's the ball save on the left frame, right? But I never use it.
Oh, yeah. So if your action button is orange,
Yeah.
that's a ball save.
Okay.
When it goes into the left, it only saves you on the left ring,
Yeah.
on the left out lane.
So you
The
have to
moment it goes
actively
to the left
press
ring, you
as
got to hit
it's
it.
Going down.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's already past the switch and it's near the flipper, it's too late.
It's too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think of it like Foo Fighters with the, like
Yeah.
except
yeah.
for you hit the action button to
Instead
to
of like
use it.
lifting up the flipper.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like instead
I'm
of
up
the
on
dead
Jaws.
post.
All right.
All right. Good luck. All right, let's see. I think this is Chelsea. She's in a multi-ball in John Wick. We got Jason hanging out. What is up, Jason? Right?
Yeah, she's having a good ball. She's taken 2 multi-balls already.
Is she in?
I
Is
didn't
that night
see-
mode right there? Or
Yeah,
what's it
she was
called?
in
The
night
lights out?
mode, and I think she had 2 car multi-balls. I think 2 of them. Yeah, pretty sure. I
Really?
walked up late on one, but that. Yeah,
Raking in the scores there, huh?
she didn't have it stacked with anything though, so there's no mission or whatever you call it. So that,
Yeah.
you can play that multi-ball even in dark mode if you don't have anything to shoot. I think my first round I had it dark and I was just shooting and wasn't scoring anything. We don't have it lit.
Yeah, it's 2x playfield, right? When it's dark. You're
Yeah.
blind, but I think you can get some more
Yeah.
points. Yeah, I usually go into the lights out. It's just fun, right?
It's fun, yeah. It's a beautiful game. It really is.
No, you're good.
I don't think I'm up.
No. You want to keep that?
No.
How'd you do?
I got 14 million. I kind of like didn't start a mode. I kind of missed like when the shark comes up, right, and you bash it. That's like 5 million points, right?
Yep.
Like so that's like easy 5 million.
Yep.
And I missed it like twice. Oh, those are like easy points to get. Right now the high score is only 30 million. So I was like, missed it.
Did you hit the chum bucket a few times? You got
I did not. I hit some other targets though, so I don't know how I got up there. But yeah.
Yeah, you can. I think you can also. I guess I haven't really studied it deeply. I play it a lot, but I do a thing where sometimes I'll just go for the center shot over and over again. And
Just to see if you can like practice catching it.
yeah, no, but like if you aim for that center shot, it goes into Jaws multi-ball. Like I don't think you have to hit the chum. Like I don't know, maybe I'm hitting the chum as I'm going into the center ramp. I don't know. I think it counts because it's like a red shot. Like you do something and like you'll get some red shots, and that's counting towards the chum in the water.
Hey, Mad Astro Gaming says he's heading to LA in the morning for work for a month or 2 on the wildfire recovery.
Oh dang!
Dude, hit me up, Mad Astro,
Yeah, man.
so you can come out, dude. Yeah, we'll go play some pinball. I know that you've been working in other areas, but thank you for coming out to help out the wildfire relief. I've been doing that for the last 3 weeks. I finally have been able to, somewhat by the end of this weekend, get back to a little bit of a normal schedule. I've been like kind of pulling long days and kind of supporting the relief efforts. But yeah, we're finally it's almost been a month already. It's been 3 weeks since it happened. Yeah, we had a big rainstorm this past weekend that kind of like put out the existing fires. But yeah, that always causes potential mudslides. So, yeah, good to see you, man. Yeah, you get a day off every couple of 2 weeks. So, yeah, it's been rough. Reach out, man. That's awesome. All right. Oh, and like we've been doing a lot of corporate things. So your corporation has been very busy donating time and volunteers. So yeah, got to hang out with some folks in your team
Jason
that are
Tucker.
on the West Coast. So you should come out too, Justin. You should be
Yeah.
a volunteer. You already thought.
Yeah, man.
All right. So Wick is doing okay. Fall 2. Out of this lineup, if I were to do it again, what do you think is like a good game to stream? Like this just happened to be the one that's closest to my laptop, so I can plug everything in. And I'm like, what do you like? What would you think is a good game to stream?
Let's see. Of that lineup, Jaws would be good. Pulp Fiction.
Seats up,
Um,
man.
Maybe Pulp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do a lot of
Iron
Pulp.
Maiden. More people need to know that Iron Maiden is not a sleeper. Like
Maybe
it's
I'll
not-
ask. the
it's
new Pulp
probably
Fiction.
one of the best
Let me adjust the camera.
pinball games of all time.
Maiden.
Maiden, yeah.
Yeah, Maiden's like
It's
the
so
premium.
crazy because so
Hold on one second.
if you only go by theme, then you're gonna be like Star Wars is amazing. It's a big IP, but it's not the greatest game. It's a good example. You got Star Wars on the one side, where the theme is great. Han Solo, right? Luke Skywalker. It's the original trilogy. Game's not that great. Then you got Iron Maiden. Not everyone's favorite band. Game is great. So you have to ask yourself, like, when you play pinball, is it only the theme, or do you love the game? You know? Do you love the actual game that you're playing? And when you're at an arcade, at least when I'm at an arcade, you can't even enjoy the sound of the game. Typically, it's a loud arcade. The music is not coming through. Sure, it'd be better if it was like, I don't know, Metallica or something like that. Like, I think more people like Metallica than Iron Maiden. Or like, I love Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters is an interesting one because I think Foo Fighters is both a great IP and the game is unique and a lot of fun. And I really like diversity in the different pinball machines. Like, that's kind of my biggest one is like, as I've purchased more pinball machines, I would want to sell the ones that are too similar to another game. I was just talking about like, I like if I have Attack from Mars and I have Star Trek Stern. I mean, Steve Ritchie, Brian Eddy, they're different games, but it also it's a very similar layout. I mean, Star Trek Pro has the right flipper. Attack from Mars doesn't, but I don't know. There's like a center shot strategy. I don't know, whatever. But I was just saying, like, yeah, you were mentioning before. The lights make it hard to see on the ball on the screen. Yeah, that's something.
Yeah,
that
I'm gonna see if I can get it. If I do this again, I'm using an Elgato Facecam. It's probably not meant for streaming this, so we'll see if we can get one that can do truer colors and things. But we're learning.
Yeah.
We're learning.
You could, if obviously a different camera could do it. The other thing is on the Elgato, I think you can change the exposure.
I can change the settings. Yeah. Probably
you
can
can
log
try
in.
that.
All right,
Log
I'm up
in.
on Jaws.
Okay, cool.
All right. So right now, high score
Yeah, sorry.
111 million. So, all right. I'm
So
chasing.
with that multi-ball.
All right.
All right, he's going for it. All right, we got Jason back on John Wick here. He's in a multi-ball. It's very good. He's a good player. I was seeing him with his flipper skills, really good. He was doing like a little ski from the left to the right. I got to check that on my John Wick. Like, I think when I've gone down the left return, I can do it all day long on Jaws, where in the left return you kind of hop over to the next flipper. But he was doing it at ease, and he's doing some nice little flipper play nudge right there. Like, that was really good. Just found a pinball near me because of your podcast. They have 13 tables. Thank you for telling me about Pinball Map. Yeah, man, Pinball Map is really fantastic. For those of you that don't know about Pinball Map, pinballmap.com is your go-to.
The agony of defeat.
Hey, let's talk about Pinball Map.
All right.
How amazing is Pinball Map?
It's pretty amazing.
Okay, what do you
Everywhere
do?
I travel, I go to Pinball Map. It's pretty dang good.
Let's find you. Let's see. What city do I type in?
Torrance.
Is it E or A? It's
Yep,
A.
got it right there.
Torrance. I hit enter. Go. Okay, you guys. Let me see if I can find you. Is it this one? No.
That's right. Hermosa Brewing Company. That's us.
And so let's say you lived in this area. You're like, well, that has 17 machines. Whoa. You'd be like, I want to play Jazz Premium. Let's see if everything's accurate in here. Yeah. Okay, so Venom LE, John Wick LE, Foo Fighters LE. It looks pretty good. That seems like the lineup you were talking about. Or, you could go this way. You're like, no, I guess you could say, you could say Torrance. It's autocomplete.
And if you span out and then like refresh the map location too, you should see more stuff out here too.
Right.
Yeah. Just like
So let's
refresh.
say we are looking for a Batman 66 LE,
No. We're the closest Batman 66. Yeah.
but we zoom out and be like, oh, they have it here?
So that's Beer Lab. Yeah. Beachwood.
How about here?
Like Farley.
Okay,
I think those are like any games of that type are there too. So it's kind of cool. You guys done? All right, hold on. I'm putting in some scores. What? Ryan
Yeah.
first.
Anyway, so you can look for a very specific game. So I'll do
So Ryan.
Des Moines.
Second.
Oops.
Wait, who's second?
And I'll say attack. Let's
This
see
is
how
third?
well it works if I just type in.
Is that right?
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Does anyone have an Attack from Mars Valley? Yes, Up Down does. What else do they have? Ooh, they have AC/DC. That is new. So they used to have Adam's Family, and then they removed it. So you can look at recent activity, and you're like, oh yeah. So Simpsons Pinball Party, yeah. Tales from Crypt is out of order. Scared Stiff, yeah. There was Scared Stiff had some issues. Yeah, no ball save. That's crazy. On some of these games. Here it is. Adam's Family was removed. And it looks like, yeah, same day. Yeah, I thought that was the case. I thought they removed Adam's Family and went with AC/DC. And I think the Adams Family moved to Ames. Let's see if that's right. So we go in. I'm looking for an Adams Family, the Bally Williams one. Where is one? Yep, there we go. In Timeout Ames, they have Adams Family now. So I think they actually moved it. Anyway. So Pinball Map. How do you search on mobile? I think it works the same way, right? Like, it's a pretty responsive website where if you go to pinballmap.com, you can put in the same information, and it looks pretty good. Hold on a second. Let's see how the games are going. Okay, let's see. We got John Wick, and we can see that we are on ball 3. So this is ball 3. This is the final round. Let's see. I am starting to purchase parts to build a VP. That's really awesome. I'd love to hear about it. Are you going with like a kit? Because I had heard that there's a couple websites where you can buy the bare bones of a full-size machine and assemble it yourself for like $700 plus shipping. If so, what website are you using? Sometimes when you type in the chat, you can't put a URL, but you can kind of spell out the website. Love to hear more about it. But I want a mechanical table. Not sure where to start. Thinking Wonderland Amusements because of the price. So Wonderland Amusements are about $1,000. If you want a really good, if you're willing to pay a few $1,000s more, there are some great machines from the 90s that you can get used, but great 90s machines that are in pretty decent shape, probably about $3,000. If you get in my area or even kind of Midwest area, if you go below 3,000, it probably needs some work. You can get some deals if you're willing to do some repairs. But those 90s pins that are around $3,000 are fantastic. I think that you guys got Super Mario Brothers. B, are you there? Can you hear me?
What was the question?
You have Super Mario Brothers there.
Yeah.
How does that play? Because that's a 90s pin.
Yeah, it's a classic table, so it's pretty fun. It's pretty simple. Like there's like a ramp that you go up, and then that's like the main feature to kind of get up that side ramp. There's a couple like holes that you fall into that are pipes. But yeah, it's a little quirky, kind of simple. But yeah, I like the game. It's pretty fun. I think it's Gottlieb. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's Gottlieb. Yeah,
and it plays much better than I like they cleaned it up. They cleaned out the rubbers, the flippers are great. They replaced all the incandescent bulbs with LEDs, so it strobes like crazy. So yeah, that's the Mario Brothers game. It's a pretty fun one if you haven't played it.
Yeah, so if you guys are just for research, like obviously you were talking about Wonderland Amusement. I go to pinside.com. I do searches and just to get myself familiar with all the different used prices. And so I'd recommend doing that, even if you don't think that you would purchase. I don't know. I really enjoy it. But you can get an idea where you go into pinside.com, you go to the market. And so you can go inside the market and you can look, like I'll just show you. I don't think I'm signed in, so give me 1 second. That's not what I meant to do. Let me go back here. I'm going to sign in.
All right,
Okay.
Wick almost done. Ball 3, player 4. All
Here
right,
it is.
this will be the final ball that we
Can you
see.
show us standings?
What's that? You want to see the standings?
Okay. Gonna look at the standings here.
All right, Siren is on Jaws with me right now. Again, the top player. He started 2 multi-balls. He's now at 245 million points right now. So
Nice.
it might be a clean sweep for Siren getting first on every single machine
Wow.
tonight. So 5 rounds, 7 points a
He's the
round.
top player.
He could do it. He could sweep the game.
Yeah. So just for those that are familiar with, so I logged in to Pinside, and when you can create these saved searches, and so I'll give you an example. I have a saved search called Blades, and so this is like all the art blades, and some of the art blades I was able to get art blades new in box, but someone who has an overstock, like some dealer was just selling some art blades that are, I don't know, $65 or something like that instead of like 120. And so this is a search. Now, some of these are like kind of like this one right here, Godzilla pin blade, art blades by Pin Graphics. Someone is selling it for like $50. So I keep an eye on it. It's like, oh, if there's any, art blades for the machines that I want. So it's just a query that is the keyword blade. Manufactured with, all around the country, because the art blades are easy to ship. So that's a good example. But then I have other machines that I'm like really curious about what their prices are. Like Dialed In. Dialed In is, I think, an awesome game. So I'm always keeping an eye on, like, I always find it really interesting that Dialed In is such a great game, but it's not a $10,000 game. Like you can find them for like $5,000 or $7,000. So I think they've been kind of going up in price maybe, but you can find out if you're curious. You click on the name and then you can see this one's going for $62.50. And again, this game was more expensive when it came out. So it's like the price has gone down on this game. You click on the game and then you can see the price went up and then it's kind of trending down now. And so it's like, hey, this game used to be like much more expensive. You know, is it gonna drop in price to like, you know, I don't know, like $5,000 one day? And every now and then one will show up that's I've seen it in the fives.
All right, I'm on my final ball on Jaws. Wish me luck, man.
All right, man. Good luck. Okay, and then let's see another one. I own a Galactic Tank Force, so I'm keeping an eye on what the going rate is. What's up, man? Oh, I think. Can you touch the microphone? I think it's muted. I think B muted you. Look at the microphone and touch it. Touch the button. Touch the button on the microphone. There you go. There you go. Oh, wait. Now. Can't. Oh, he muted. Okay. Sorry. It's B muted his own mic. You're just going to have to dance or something. See, this dude, the fourth horseman, he said he bought a Venom from his dad's friend's wife when he died for $3,000. There are deals to be found. See, that's a definitely an interesting one if you do a search for machines and you look for the Venom Pro or even the John Wick we were talking about. For some reason, like it's just not doing well in the market. And so this is a newer game, Venom Pro. It's supposedly like will earn really well on location, but you can pick them up. Look at that, $4,900. Yeah, it's a lot of money, but these were $7,000 brand new, just like 2 years ago. And so the market is really crazy for some of these machines that aren't selling very well. And so, and then Captain's Auction is another thing where they go pretty cheap on Captain's Auction.
Oh, I don't think so. Lucas was on the mic, but
Yeah.
he didn't know that he was muted the whole time.
That's right. He was muted. So I didn't know what to do.
Didn't know what to do. Oh, sorry. That's why he was like, "Oh, nobody's talking to me." All right, hold on real quick. Let's see where we're at with the final standing
Okay.
so far. So, with Jaws, of course, Zyron took first place.
Yeah.
I believe Dan was second. Is that right? Pull it up. I definitely think it was. Pull it up, Robin. Yeah, and then Robin's third, and then I'm my last. All right. I got last again. All right.
Can't
that's it.
believe you.
I suck. Jaws is not my game. All right, so we got Foo Fighters. Is Foo Fighters over? Oh no, Foo Fighters is still going right now too. All right.
So we are
All right.
almost.
We make the announcement right now.
Okay.
All right, everybody, we are down to the final table of our evening, which is Foo Fighters. But the current standing so far, Mr. Zyron swept first place in all 5 rounds with a perfect score of 35 points. Congratulations. So top three for payout, we had 20 players, $200 pot. So first place is 50%. So we'll have $100 for first place, $50 for second place, and $40 for third place. That's the payout for tonight. So as soon as this finishes out, we'll do some payout. Say congratulations to a few folks, take a photo, and then we'll be out of here. Thank you guys all so much for coming out.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone get first place.
Yeah,
on
like on every single game.
On every
He
single game.
He perfected everybody.
Wow.
So yeah, he's good. He lived up to the reputation, and so he was shy about coming on camera, but yeah, he was like, yeah, he's only 19. He said he's been playing for 5 years. He's saying, I was like, yeah, some of the top players in the world are like kind of in their late teens, early 20s. It's like, yeah, he says like the boss. He says the best pinball players peak at 23, 24. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just hand-eye. Like you get a feel
Yeah.
for the game early on. But he's like, I love traveling and playing, and so top players, man.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
That was pretty crazy. So Jose right now still sole possession at first place. So I think no matter what, Jose. Oh no, unless Ruben beats him, it goes over. So that's gonna be a battle of Jose and Ruben. See where it goes.
See how it goes. So Jason was saying, did you hear about this, B? Did
What's
you hear that American is making 100 more, but they're calling them standard model
Of Galactic Tank
Galactic
Force.
Tank Force? I read this article, and I okay, they got rid of David Fix. David Fix is no longer at American Pinball, but I think it's kind of dumb. It's check this out from Nap Arcade. The classic version
Oh, interesting.
is going to be $1,000 less than the previous. But here's what you're missing. You don't get the magic glass. You don't get the
Okay.
art blades. You don't get the Aurora lighting system. You don't get the knocker. And here's the crazy part. And supposedly, the PCB that controls the robot and the UFO in the game. That's the part I'm like, are you kidding me? 1,000, like everything else, $1,000 makes sense. It's like $1,000 cheaper. I still don't think it'll sell very well.
Yeah.
But if you make it where the robot doesn't come out
Fix them up.
and the UFO doesn't move,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess you don't need that cheap looking robot popping out. It doesn't really do much, right? But it is
I
something.
guess, but like, I
Yeah.
think you should take off more than $1,000.
Yeah,
I
I
think
they
I
did
think
take
it should be like, I don't know, $5,900.
Are you still liking your Galactic Tank Force? Would you still DTF once in
Okay,
a while?
so I've been playing it. I keep playing it, and it's like, okay, you can stack 2 multi-balls and get 1 billion. It's kind of this game where it's like the code is you have 100 million or a 200 million game, but it's not that hard to get lucky. When I say lucky, it's not that hard to get lucky, and all of a sudden get 1 billion or 2 billion, and it just feels like cheap. When it's like I should have worked a little bit harder, because it'll literally like all of a sudden I don't know what it is. You 7x a bonus like accidentally, and then you're in another multi-ball and you're just kind of hitting a couple tank shots, and then all of a sudden it's like $200 million super jackpot. Like what? Like how did I just get a 200 million super jackpot? Like it's not like I just knocked out a whole like it feels like bad code. Like it feels like you didn't earn the billion. So that's I guess if you want to be like feel good about yourself, be like, check it out, I'm gonna get 1 billion. I'm not even gonna work that hard.
I'm gonna go check on this last game.
Okay.
Where we're at.
Oh, he left it on the standings. Hey, what's
Well,
up,
I'm
my
gonna
brother?
step in here because it looks like it's a lost game. Looks
It's already done, huh?
we from Idaho gonna steal this Long Beach tournament.
So where did you land?
Well, I'm kind of right there on the brink of third.
yeah.
I'm a sucker, but you know what? I came here from a bull.
That's right.
If you could ever be there as a father, fighting for the, yeah,
There you go.
I'll fight for my son any day,
Your son was playing in the tournament too?
bro. My son is the only reason why I'm even here. Shit, it's Siren.
Yeah.
Siren is the dude.
Well, that's your son? Or is it your boy?
My son
Are you serious?
created that kid.
Oh, you are. Lucas Silver and your son Zyron.
Thank you.
Oh, I made the connection. I'm sorry. I didn't get that
Hey, that's
before.
okay. Welcome to the game.
Okay,
Welcome
okay.
to
So your 19-year-old son
Yes.
schools you on a daily
I'm
basis on pinball.
43. That's my 19-year-old son. There you
Wow.
go.
Were you born in 81 or 82?
I was born in 81.
I was born in 81.
Hey.
Hey, I was born in July. When were you born?
July. Hey.
No way. Okay,
Hey.
okay.
Hey.
No way. Are you kidding me?
My born is July 8th.
I was born July 8th, 1981.
Let's see. Dude, we are brothers.
We are brothers. Holy
Oh
crap.
my God.
We have the same birthday.
The 100% same birthday.
Are you serious?
I would never lie to you. July 8th,
Wow.
1980.
Yeah,
100
July 8th, 1981. That's
Oh
literally my
my
birthday.
God. Get the fuck out of here. This is legit. Like, man.
And we got someone else in the chat from Canada. He said he's July 13th.
That's beautiful.
That's right. That's really cool.
I got a dip. I
You're
love
my
it.
brother from another mother. All right. See you. Oh, well, that's interesting. A random person on the internet and has exactly the same birthday. Yeah, it's funny. My wife and Retro Ralph have exactly the same birthday. Exactly.
I lied. I came back. Check this out.
Okay. he's like, here's my license. He wants to prove it. Okay, hold on. Oh, I got it. Okay, I'm gonna make you go full screen. He's like, dude, you're posting July 8th, 1981. Also, your address. You're doxing yourself.
Real talk. Real talk. I'm not afraid of anything. If
He
I
didn't
say
care.
something,
He
I'm
didn't
going to
care.
prove it.
He's like, come to my house, right?
Look. Fly away, baby. Yo, hey, check it out. I love everybody that does this and takes the time to show pinball to the community that literally, like, man, sometimes I sit at home and I want to go play and, man, but I don't. And when I do, it's so much fun. Take the time.
It's
Go
true,
visit your
man.
local
It's true.
community. Go play in those fucking tournaments that you don't even know. Just enjoy yourself and have a good time. I promise you won't be sad. Signing off. Hey,
Thank you.
check out this band. They're from Idaho.
Oh, Sunsmith? All right.
Yeah, check them out.
Thank you, good sir. All right.
We
got
have
a lot-
exactly the same birthday.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Me
is
and
that why he was
Lucas.
doxing himself?
Yeah.
I was like-
We might have to do the post stream and blur. Post edit.
I see. I was just like, what is going on? But it's okay. You're
Yeah,
just having
we
fun.
were talking about
You're
birthday,
sharing
and he
fun.
literally was like, I was born in 81. I was July. And he's like 8th. And I'm like, no way.
Really? You guys have the exact same birthday?
Exact same
Like,
birthday.
no legit. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And
Wow,
then
you
his
guys-
son is an amazing pinball player.
You
Did you
met
make the
your
connection?
birthday. Yeah. So that's amazing birthday, or pinball player.
Yeah. All right. Let me.
That was a moment. That was fun. All right. So there's
That
a
was
lot of
pretty cool.
things happening right now. We got crazy layouts. Let's do this. Let's
Hey.
take off these other cameras.
Tell that guy
Yeah.
that won this tournament tonight that he should talk about how well he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should
All right.
talk to him.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's bring him over here. All right, Siren. Can I talk to you for a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna talk to top player. All right, I'm gonna introduce you to my friend Justin, and he'd like to interview about how you play and how you got first place in all these tournaments right here.
All right.
All right, man. Tell us. What's your message to the world to other
Can you
future
turn it up just a
pinball
bit? How do you
players?
turn it up?
Let's talk.
Can you turn up your volume on your mic a little bit, Justin?
Yeah, yeah.
Here.
So tell us, what is your message to the world to other future pinball players?
Just keep playing. Don't let the haters take you down. You gotta just keep rolling. And yeah, just it's all about having fun too. You can't get in your own head about anything. It's all about the mental game. And go in there with the rule set and the knowledge of the games you're playing. It's the most important part, knowing how to get scoring multipliers, how to stack your multi-ball through modes, all sorts of things. Definitely gives you a good edge against a lot of other players.
So it's not just the skill set of being able to play well. You got to know the game. So do you have like how many games strategy do you have in your head?
Oh, I know the strategy on tons of games. I mean, from old games to newer games. I'm definitely a little bit more comfortable with a lot of the Sterns and a lot of the newer games. They're some of my favorite games to play. But if I had to give you a rough estimate, probably 200 to 300 games I know good strategy for.
So do you have like a deep rule set in your head, or is it just like a couple tricks in a game?
It really depends, but most of them I just have a broad, just general idea of the rule set and what to go for. But some of them I know pretty well in depth, like Godzilla and Jurassic Park. A couple of the machines behind you, I can definitely like switch up my strategy depending on where I'm at in the game. With the different rules and stuff. So yeah.
And so now your dad said the best band in the world is Sunsmith. Is that true? Is he forcing you to wear that hat?
Hold on. I just got to turn this up a bit more. How do I turn this up?
Is that better? Can you hear me better?
Yeah, that's a little better.
So Sunsmith, tell us about it. It's a band in Idaho?
Yeah, they're local reggae in Boise. They're a lot of fun. They're good. They're good reggae music. If you like kind of West Coast reggae, definitely check them out. They're a lot of fun. But yeah.
So what's your favorite game right now? Like the game that you're obsessed with? Like if you can go play any game right now, even though you just played a tournament and totally sweeped everybody, what game would it be?
We're done with our tournament. We're ready to announce the results.
All right. Jurassic Park. That's
okay. All right.
All right. That was pretty cool, right? He's pretty awesome.
His favorite game is Jurassic Park.
Oh, very nice. Okay. All right. So let's pull up the screen. Let's get this here. All right, everybody. We are now finally at the end of our tournament. Thank you guys all so much for coming out to play. Foo Fighters is the final round here. So can you guys just the results? Jose first, Ruben second, Scott third, Dylan fourth. And our final standings for tonight, as mentioned, first place will walk away with $100. Second place with $60. Third place with $40. Your standings for tonight: Zyron in first, Jose in second, and Ruben. Edging out some folks. Tied for second is Lucas and Jason. So congratulations to our guests. Welcome to Hermosa Brewing Company. Walking away with some cash right here. Let me get this to everybody, and we'll take a group photo. Congratulations again. Siren first, Jose second, Ruben third. If you guys can stand in a row, we'll get you guys your prize money right now. So let's get it. Congratulations. You guys want to stand on here?
The top three.
Oh, okay. Good. There. Okay. Thank you. All right, and courtesy of Scott, our operator, we also have some very free ribbon to headphones. So you get a little extra something for the prize. So congratulations. You guys want to come over here and say hello? You guys are on the YouTube. So this is
Hello, YouTube.
Jose. You came from Riverside? That's right. He found us just on Match Play.
It was the SoCal pinball calendar.
SoCal pinball calendar.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming out first time. He's like, he was itching to play. He had this itch to play, and he drove all the way out. How long did it take to get here today?
Bro, it took like an hour, like 20, 30.
All
There's so
right.
much traffic.
And you got some
Nice to
gas
meet
money
you.
to come back.
Riverside, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Zion, come over here.
The ID.
Zion, first place, came all the way from Boise. And
What state
congratulations.
is that?
In Idaho. Idaho represents. So 174 players. You'll get some points, by the way. This is an IFB tournament, so I hope you go up a point or two in the rankings. Congratulations.
All righty.
Good
I
to see you.
appreciate you. Thank
All
you so
right,
much
all
for running
right.
the event.
Yeah,
It was a lot of
absolutely.
fun.
And Ruben, what's up, man? So Ruben is a musical musician. Can you say the band that you're in?
Oh, it's called Going Outside.
Going-
Outside band on Instagram.
All right, Going Outside band on Instagram. He was just visiting from the Bay. He plays at a local barcade called Mini Boss in San Jose, which is pretty awesome. And so, but this is the first time playing down there.
If you're in San Jose, go there.
If you're in the Bay, mini bosses were like, congratulations, getting third place, got a little bit of cash. You guys are welcome back. All right, thank you guys all so much. For those that are still here, you guys can stand over there. I'd like to take a big group photo for anybody that's still around. And we appreciate all the folks that are here. All right, I'm gonna do a group photo and then we'll say our goodbyes. Actually, I'll just say my goodbyes right now.
Yeah, say
Thank
your
you
goodbye.
so much for everybody for watching. Justin, thanks for hanging out for like 2.5 hours. And Lucas,
I
love
just
the
want to
camera.
say I love all y'all people. We beautiful. You beautiful. You're more beautiful than I am.
It's so fun.
Hey, yeah.
Yes.
Make sure his son's driving home.
We will make sure that he's safe coming out. Yes.
All right.
Scott,
Thank you guys so
much,
much
guys.
for coming to hang out with us.
This is the
Thanks,
guy right
Scott,
here.
for being a
Really
wonderful
happy.
host.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Justin. See you. Good night, everybody. Take care.
All right. Take care.